everyone.
I'm still setting up, by the way. Alright, just said. I just have to go to the Discord and then I will start it I can start it already actually. I can multitask, it's not that big of a deal. We are still planning a Triple Hanson tournament this Sunday, and tomorrow I have a meeting at like this time, so it will be either a late stream or no stream. I haven't decided that. It will be either a very short late stream or no stream. And then Tuesday I might be practicing for the Triple Hanson tournament. We got a game here. We also have to rank up to Galaxy in order to start my guide series. Let's see what we can do here. One Akatora seems to be open Thunder. Let's open my stream manager. Wait, I can pawn across. That this notification did say that. Sorry for that. I just pressed live and then I didn't change that part. Like you can change everything, or like, but I just went live and then we have an awkward hand here. You kind of want to go 8-0, 8-0, I think 8-0, 8-0. Well, two was probably better. I'm sorry for that. I just didn't change that in time. The 2-man was better for 7 pairs, and the 2-man is still very loose. Now it's okay to have the 2-man here for the headless shape, but I think 2-man there would be slightly more accurate for the 6 blocks and 7 pairs potentially as well with 4 pairs. You can just cut this 4 now. You have a headless shape to something. The North Tora is out, we have one Akatora. Sansuko is quite hard to get here. It is east something, not ideal, but it's east something, we can't really complain. We will be pressing the Riichi button on this console 4, so if we get them by for Riichi, 1 Tora. But hopefully like we get the 4 so for the 5-8. We can't really choose. We are keeping this extra 3 pin here for the Ipeco upgrades, and if we told like a 5, so we have a Thunder Ipeco Pinfu Tora shape. So the extra 3 pin here is actually quite nice, and here we can't really push, like it will be difficult. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Riichi City deals in. My plan was like 1 pin and then Saitama was here around. And what to do if you get 3S? I would probably cut the Akatora, the 5 star, and then or the one pin, but I would probably Sakikiri the 5 star first, and then just try to get the Thunder pin for Ipeko. And then if we got the wrong side, then whatever, but I would Sakikiri just got Aka in advance because it's dangerous, and then the one pin almost right after, because also otherwise we wouldn't have any value. The value would be just Ichinomi if we got the wrong side. Basically, you would have a two-sided weight. So the 5-man twice cut, but still pretty okay. We are taking a bit slower here, cutting the 9, keeping the east. The 8 so is already accepted by the 667 shape. I'm thinking about changing my starting time to like this time. Or like I don't know, like I can start like 1 hour earlier. That is my usual starting time, but I like if I look at my viewer count, like the first hour it's really empty and then the last 4 hours are stable. So I don't know. Like I don't mind starting earlier, but if no one is watching there, then it's almost no point in me streaming. Or like I have also been moving a bit of streaming for my content, and I've been making YouTube videos on the side as well. We are e-hunting for Chitoy. We might still get a normal hand, but it will be difficult. I think we are just looking in the different pairs because we just still a very good tile to wait on. As final weight, the socials, the 6-7 does not seem good. That is unfortunately Dora 3 times cut. Otherwise we would definitely keep it. And now we are obliged to kind of afford, unless we get Tempai right here. Yeah, it's just one so. Now we need to push it soon. I kind of don't know why they called like a Hatsu. Like they could like Mahjong Soul calls it the Green Dragon if you have it in English mode, or like, but like Riichi City still uses the translated. Or not translated. It's just the Japanese pronunciation terms, but with like the alphabet letters, you know. Not the Chinese characters, but the Japanese characters. We have Vantora, but it's in a very awkward spot. We have a painful hand, so we should just get rid of the honors here. The Dora would be a good draw. We have enough shapes here. 2 in Manse, 1 in Pinse, and then 1 in Sosu. And depending on where we get ahead, of course, but Dora was cut now. Keep this for the Ariamen for 7 pin. Sansaku is not really here. It's too difficult. There's another 1 pin. Of also can be the Saki. We have enough good shapes, two-sided ways that we can just cut this for. It doesn't lose out on anything, but if we draw something better than this Green Dragon, we would definitely keep it. The 5 so is still kinda nice. It's not like a rich upgrade or something, but it would be nice. I think we are keeping this 9 pin as safe now, or like we can still pair it up, but we are actually having enough safe. If it's all 5-8, so we can keep it for the Ariamen here in the upper Sosu or the no Patan shape, depending on what we draw. Yeah, let's just keep it south, because the south pair up will give us painful as well, and the 9 pin has been twice cut, and I'm kind of excited that I am have like some dedicated YouTube series with a guide series as well. It will be coming in 2 to 4 weeks, I think. It's called the Galaxy Guide series, and it requires me to rank up to Galaxy first, or like it's kind of like in anticipation when I rank up to Galaxy here, so I'm streaming Galaxy Sunroom right now. We are about halfway. We didn't play that much when we are 6 star. About halfway. That is kind of musky. We might have to start calling for Tempai or for Kaiten. That is what Tempai at Jukoku. The series, the Galaxy Card series, will be fully in English with the English Zaku names and such, captioned as well. Will be like 5 to 15 minutes of explanation and then hands-on follow-up. Where I will be covering that one single topic. That's the third 5 month. The last one is Akatora. I think we are just cutting the Tora. If we get anything, I don't know. Like, we are not even E-Santen. If we were like E-Santen, we could like key it, but in this situation, we might as well keep it, just in order to not randomly deal in. You have to cut 4 into 6, or 6 into 4. The order kind of matters slightly, but I think the other way would be slightly safer, but anyway, we are E-Santen. But we have to just score here. It's kind of unfortunate, but the 5-man is almost dead, and then there aren't that many tiles to draw, so one man. The standard cut is trying to cut the pair, but I don't think it's a great idea here. 7, so it's. I think we're just cutting the 6-pin again. Like this 8 would be also okay, but it might not be safe against Toyman. Should be very good actually. Shouldn't deal in. For 7, also no Raku here on the right. Good 1500 points. Do you think the 2-man was better against Kami? I don't know. Perhaps the 2-man would be also good. It's like you have like so many tiles that you can, like any tile is Tempai, because you kinda have a complete hand. And I thought the Pinsu was better. We just pushed the Pinsu already one turn earlier. It didn't get called by Shimotsa. It was Suchi against Shimo. It was pretty good against Shimotsa, but I just chose the 6-pin, which we already got last turn. I don't think Kamicha was actually Tempai or anything, but and Toyman, it was safe against Toyman, most likely safe, and then Shimotsa likely can't hold it as well. We kinda need a Rakuhai here for our hand. We can just got 1 2, so keeping the Tora for 7 pairs, although we only have 2 pairs, like I don't really know what we are going to do, and we are chugging the monster towers here against the dealer as well, who probably has a Mansu heavy hand. It doesn't have to be guaranteed or fully half flush in the Tora suit, but we will be chugging them on the monster with the Tora, of course. It's a 6-man. It should be probably Tempai, but like it doesn't really matter. Like we are just going to fold anyway. We are hard folding the hand anyway. Like one. Hey, Solomons, meow. Good to see you again. It's the first hands-on, by the way, of today. You can keep the very safe task for later, but I don't know. We could just go one pin against Toyman and then have the south as safe tower if they push later on. But like the hand is completely dead, so.
リーチ。 Unedited. 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 リーチ。 Unedited.
Yeah, we would have had a south wind if we got one pin, and then we had one more basically saved out, but it's okay, yeah. Hopefully, if we deal in, then it kind of sucks. Oh no, we don't have saved hours. Or like we have saved hours, but the 8 is not guaranteed safe against. The 8 mon isn't guaranteed safe against the Tidon. Because if it has a 7-9 save with a 6, they might look in the Dora, so it's not guaranteed safe. The 5-man is Nakasuchi. The 5-man is actually way more interesting. It's a 2-pin save. The 2-pin might actually deal into Shimotsa, so I don't like. Wait, the 7, so wait, we are blind today. But the 5-man is interesting for sure. The 2-man is safe. We are easy on them, but there's almost no reason to try pushing this. I think Shimotsa might have a 2-pin pill. So if they have like a Sabo, wait, they cheat the 2-man back. They must be Tempeh again here, by the way. They got the 2-man here and they cheat the 2-man there. Which makes the 5-man actually pretty safe against Shimotsa. So the 5-man would have been next. 4-7 for Riichi Ventura. No Ura for 2600. You will be forced to play in Sunroom soon, Despair. Don't worry, Solo Mans. The room isn't that strong. It's like, if you look at my stats, I have played like Star Room and Moon Room, but it's really not that strong. We have Vantoria with the best pair. If we have like one more pair, we could technically go Toy, but the Toras lose. We can just had two-hand hand here with a Toy, but like Toy is such a rare Raku because like especially in higher rooms, people will just be forcing like 2000 points hand here instead of the Toy. Uh, we will be skipping 1P9 so here as well. So that kind of just shows that the pairs total isn't a thing. It's like if you read like Flow Book 1, you can go total with 3 pairs. But you kind of have to have a Honitsu backup. You have to have like Yaku High pair backup, or like if everything doesn't work, you need to have some other Raku than 3 pairs total. We are trying to keep the Dora in our hands. That is kind of the name of the game here. But our hand is quite weak, so we might even just skip and fold here. It's not that crazy. We don't have any completed saves, and we are already road to. Like this 5-man can be pushed, but like we have kind of no hand, so the only one who is not that strong is you, Solomon. We can try to go 1 pin, and then 3 pin. Like the 7th row is kind of dangerous still, but we can maintain some shapes, I think. We don't have to go 5 pin there. We can go 1 pin here. We can try to get 3, 4, 5 or something. But I put Shimotsa here, actually already on Tempai. That is a Shimokiri Riichi. That is interesting. Like what you would expect that all the tiles which has passed the last turn and the last 2 turns are safe. So I think this also should be safe, but I just don't trust the players here. And if they have an honor way, they should probably also just Riichi. Like if I was playing like a high room, this also should be safe. But like I don't want to trust it. The result is actually safe, but it might deal into Shimotsa. It's really sus. Like what we also can read here is that they probably don't have another 7-1 because then they will just take Tashi Riichi. So if they had like another 7-1 in their hand, they would probably take Tashi Riichi. But it's a certain reason that I don't really want to make. If you read this in whole, you would likely just suspect that they have a Shuji Trap 2 pin or a Shuji Trap 8 pin here. Um, Dora, the detail, Mangan. I was worried about the 36 here on the right, 5. So might have been like a Karakiri Aka, that was probably the case, and then the 4 so was a slide, which was curious. Because you with the 4, 5, 6, 7, Sabre would usually cut a 7 so, and you would usually not slide a 4 so, or cut a 4 so. But it's interesting players. But that is why you don't trust the reads in Gold Room or in Sun Room. It's just like you don't trust Gold Room. And in Trade Room, the Master ones, you shouldn't try to read them. You're trying to just slow down our hand a bit to try to look in the Aka Dora and the Chun Dora here. Our hand is okay, can definitely win, but the value is what kind of matters here. We will pawn the right dragon because we have Dora acceptance with the Dora here. Yeah, the south is better than the Dreamer to keep. The hand might be very cheap. It almost feels like a Santa hand, but hopefully not a Santa Naomi. The pawn is weak, but like I don't know what we are going to do otherwise. We have like Mangon chance here. If we build up the Tune and get the Aka in our hand, we actually have a decent hand. Okay, if we didn't have the Dora, I would probably just skip here and try to either get a close or be more on the defensive or have more defensive capabilities. That's the feels it, I reckon. You're happy with your AI challenge? The best score is -101. My best score is actually not that great either. Like I have like plus 0.1, but I haven't played that much. I have played like 7 games this season or this how do you say that, this update. You should probably get rid of this red dragon. Yeah, it's probably time. We have to Akatora. Or like one confirmed, one not confirmed. One pin, still twice left. Kind of just want to look in the second Aka, but if we get the one pin, we probably just, okay, we got the 2 here, and then the 2 pin is what's safer, I think. It's both pretty okay. We have 3,900 if we can win. Our shapes look okay. Double ramen. What do you think about the AI Solomons? See, like it is probably very fast that mode for you, especially if you haven't played like the higher rooms. You know, people are just discarding very fast. But like I am really questioning if the AI, Moto AI, is like the actual AI that when you plug this into like Moto, if it that strength. Because I sometimes feel like that's a bit weaker. It just tunes in slightly too much for what I can just. This 4 pin doesn't make any sense. It's really interesting. But it should be tempered there on the left, but do they have Rakuhai? Double East Uncle, but anyway, we are not voting on this. It's KP 2 show with a 6 Shuchi. I think they might have the East because it doesn't seem like Thunder. It really doesn't. Like they obviously don't have the Red Dragon because it's twice cut, but oh no, 3 times cut. But if we draw an East, I'm not sure what we are going to do. I don't think we can push the East. Is it Thunder? Wait, really? Oh, there was almost nothing left, and this 4 pin. Okay, I guess they had a 2 4 6 shape, and then they got a 2. Then they got wait, what was I say? We are East London, by the way. Two, whoa, 6 shape, cutting the 2, cutting the 6, what it comes on 5. And then cutting the 4 with the 7-pin upgrade for 5/8. Because it wasn't a slide or anything, or it was kinda a slide, it was a 4/6-pin shape, cutting the 7-pin. Hey Fluffy? You probably should just eat the Torah there. You're not playing much, and now Moonum RC called Mahjong Soul. Fluffy, yeah. You have some Ichit chance here, but it's not that great either way. It's probably just Riichi painful one Torah, which is perfectly fine here. Group on the 8 money, if we kept it, like, it's okay. You look in Mangan, Tanrao 3 Toras, that is, you would pawn it if you keep the 8 man, but you don't want to keep it for too long. Because the only reason is you can technically pawn it, but like here with the Riichi Pinfu Tora, it's basically already kinda like Mangan value, and you kinda don't want to risk the Tora later on, so you just execute it at the first possible instance, but you would pawn the 8 man there for just to lock in the 7/7, because Riichi Pinfu Tora is only 3/9, and then it can open for Thunder 3 Tora, so calling is actually pretty strong there. You would definitely pawn the 8 man there if you have the 7/8/8 9 man shape. I have to do like a lot of prep work for my kite series, because it's like a series, so it's not like that I have one video that I have to plan. I need to plan like 10 possible videos, so I kind of need to like know what I'm going to present in the next 9 episodes in the first episode, as you if you know what I mean. So I need to do some prep work for that. You're moving towards pairs, but I don't want, like, pairs is okay, but it's not really what we want as Tino. It's still pretty slow. Maybe throw one more pair perhaps, but we can try to get it normal. You can keep the pair, I guess. Like, usually I want to go 9, 8 so there for a normal hand, but perhaps 7 pairs is on the menu as well. The 5 man is still okay here. It depends on what we draw next. If we draw like another pair, we might be forcing. We will actually be forcing 7 pairs. But if we get like something else, we will just get a normal hand. Those hands really have a lot of exposure because you can't Sakikiri anytime. That is just a one hand. 300, 500 there, perfectly fine. It's still second place here. And like I will be probably uploading some more, or like in the near future I will still have uploads for my YouTube almost every single day, but I think in a few weeks it will be just reduced to, I will probably drop a few uploads a week just to get a job and just to not be focused on like producing content which makes zero money, you know. like I like making content, but like it's not like that I can like that I gain money or like get money out of it. So it's kind of a downside, I guess. I should for fashion good chance here, uh, but we will see when we get a tune. That is. I think I saw a comment, Fluffy, on my latest, or not on my latest YouTube video, on the YouTube video yesterday, you commented that. Or like it's really weird, like, because you can say really anonymous on, over on the internet, because like I kind of try to match usernames, but you kind of have like totally different usernames for everything. If you are not making content and such, like then the username just doesn't matter at all. We didn't get the Sansaku chance with the Forso here, but we got the Riichi Futura for 30,900 plus, or not plus, we gain our Riichi stick back if we win. That is really curious, the triple North Deitashi. Like if we weren't paying attention to that, I would assume that they drew a North Tower, but seeing that they are all white, we know that they came from within the hand, which is really weird. They could have like a pair and then they try to cut a pair and then deal the third one after they cut the first one, but then still cutting a pair is really weird. Or like it's not that weird, but that could be still the case. My Akatora. I'm also excited for Japan, the WRC Tokyo thing. Like I don't think I will be performing well. Like I don't play enough in real life to really like I'm still strong, but I'm not as strong in person. Like it's not like that I'm completely like a bad player or anything, but today was Nakashi. Oh no, you jinxed it. Oh no, the Nakashi is coming. I didn't see it, but like, no way. Like once you have Nakashi, you also have like Tanrao. So like I don't know. Like it could be. Oh no, it's coming. It's coming. You are right. They are forcing a Nakashi manga. Please see. Shimocha, please see. Give them one more, one extra throw. What the? The thing is, we don't even get template payments for the Nakashi manga. Okay, it's that. Or like they don't have it. Okay, they are forcing Thunder now. The 2-pin is also not safe. Not it's kind of safe against me, but not against the second Riichi. It was also a Shimokiri Riichi, so you know that something is up. Really don't know why they time out, or like the 2-5 bean can put the weight is still 7-7, but wait, oh my god, we are losing rank points. Stupid game. Dude. Why? I hate this game. It just lost points for like a 32k third place. And we don't even get points for you can't even see the rank points because it's hidden. But I'm pretty sure it says plus 0.1. Let's see if we can get more rank points here. That's annoying. On Mahjong Soul you can get like 1 point per 1,000 points. You can get some rank points, but like it kind of sucks. But whatever. We are just way stronger than our opponents. We will be pushing the south out. And then if they boom, they might have the last north. It will be funny, but Kamicha was first. Like it has been a long time that I have been facing like a something like a small 4 wins. So sushi. Like Navitas had one lately. You just want the painful here. Just Shimaki. Or like we just want the Ipeco with the oh the 8-0 is now 1 scout. Give me the 3-pin, one of the last 2 3-pins. Or the 8-0. 3-pin is also good, the 4-pin is just that very awkward. But I think what's the okay, never mind. I don't know what we should do on the 4-pin throw. I think it's just 2-pin trying to float for the Dora, but like it's 2 8s. So just 2 3-pins. Basically the same value. The 8s are slightly better as final weight, but You have now Riichi Pinfu Ipeiko Tora 477. Like the thing is in Japanese or in Tokyo, I need to like I usually don't really do the scoring. Like I know the scoring when I press Riichi, but I'm just too focused on uh my weight and making sure that I run when I should run, and too focused on my down that I just forget the scoring. Um, so it's like that awkward. So like I have like 7-7 here, and if we hit Ura, so you don't even announce the Raku. Just say like Nana Sen Nana Raku. I should also practice my Japanese scoring abilities because I think it is going to be Japanese, like the standard language is Japanese, or like I think in English as well. If you have an international tape, you're just doing the scoring in English is something. But you don't actually tell the Raku name. You just say the score, and I don't want to be the person who spends like 1 minute on the scoring, or like it doesn't take like 1 minute for me, but like it's kind of like a beginner when I need to count out the Raku. Yeah. Like double bet save is this. Wait, no, it is okay. It was like it's 4 so can put it, but it's a 14 and an 8 so it was. We can try to Mawashi, we can keep the shape here. Okay, I don't think our hands nah, we can't push the north here. Nakashi, let's go. I don't know. Like it's still very far away. We have like 5 towers. We need like 2 or 6 more, and we need to like not, our opponents just don't need to deal in the double Musuchi here. This is 12. Okay, for in the double east discard. Double Musuchi is so friendly. Like it's almost never gets the Ryukoku in lower rooms because we were just stealing in all the time, so like no one Nakashi Mangan is just not a thing. Because you will just never get to Nakashi or never get to Ryukoku, that is. We are trying to of course throw the Dora, and otherwise we are basically out. We are basically out. And, like Akanashi, you would just like we don't have Aka, so we are basically just holding the Dora forever. Like we can force like some degenerate Honitsu here, but like I don't think it's anything is really going to happen here. We can just got 8, 9, and then try to fish for the that one Astiro. Like I don't think I have a Nakashi yet because like it's really not the core of my hand. Like I really killed very early as well because I usually hold the honors. If I have a really bad hand, I will be keeping the honors. So I basically kill it. Row 1. I think we are basically out here. Like it's just we are just never going to win. Japan, so it's okay, interesting there on the left. Like they already dropped Dora, so we don't know that they don't have Raku height there on the left. And then it feels very it's heavy, very much like it's we are back to E something actually. We didn't really want to fight, but we are back to E something. It's actually not the worst. Like this 5, so it's kinda awkward with 2 7 souls in our pond. But like we can try to Kaiten here, and we expect each with that. Okay, like it's kind of weird though, because they could have gone like Chinitsu, Aka though very easily, but they just wanted the Renson, I guess. Um, like if they hit Tempa earlier for 2900 plus 1.6 is totally fine. It's totally fair, but like if you are playing like a tournament or if you are really trying to win, you should try to get a Zenitsu out of that hand almost every single time. There's some 6, 7, 8 some good chance and each chance here as well. But most importantly, we can just get painful Tonrao, and then we are happy if we can get that. We just steal our pill. We can secure the full amount very early, especially once it's one Scott full amount. We can just secure the full amount. We can do it here. It's not really a secure, it's just an efficient discard. Accepting the Rankon here for higher painful chances. We didn't get a thunder outro with the 3-pin, but we got the Aka instead, which is perfectly fine. It's basically the same value. One Aka or painful is, one Aka or thunder is basically the same value. Although it does actually look good with its 8-man, 4-man cut, but I don't think our opponents are reading that much into it. We hit some Ura here, very nice. Very nice. The spoiler animation. It's like it's such a spoiler. Usually with the Ura, it's really exciting to flip off the Ura. But like the spoiler animation, you just know that you hit something or you didn't hit something. We have a very broken hand here. There are some people here in my country or in my tournaments here that just count the entire hand score and then they flip after the Ura afterwards, and it gets me so mad because then their hand value or like their calculation is completely different, or like they have more Ura and then they need to recalculate their score. The 2-pin 3-5-man is a pawn by the way here, and then got 9-man, but you probably expected that. We have enough shapes here without a 9-man pair. I think we just have to cheers. It's like the third 7, but the hand is kind of weak, but like the shapes are weak. The hand is good, but I think we just have to go. Like I don't think our hand is really moving. Like otherwise, like the 7s are really not what we want to open with, but we have like Thunder for Toras, so it's okay. We can accept another tune here. It's actually a pretty solid roll if we pair up a Rakuhai here. We are looking for 3-5-man and then the 2-pin pawn. I should also make sure that I'm quick enough with the pawn calls because I mostly play online, so I don't have to worry about the pawn speed or like the call speed because the game just waits for me. But in real life, you need to be ready when you have to pawn. It's like sometimes people just draw instantly, and you kinda don't. It doesn't seem like you have any time to pawn. But you actually, if you are doing it with 1 or 2 seconds, you actually force people to put a tile back into the wall if they draw too fast. So I shouldn't be too worried about that. Forza is KB because of the gun. It actually can deal in one Scott Teresa. Boom. Second gun, we are having a 36-pin weight and we can't really fold. Like unfortunately we really can't fold here. It's garbage of anyone? Kami? Okay. Like if it was Shimosa or Torment, like we would have that in. So it was good that Kamita had the collect here. We have like Hana, but there's a deal in here, friendly player with 6 indicators. We really don't want to deal in. They didn't hit much, but they still have the Hanuman. They basically got 3 Toras off of the second and third con. That's most of the value. But they didn't have Ura. I hope that we are not getting wrecked again in the last hand, or like the last hand of the game, that is. Just like last time, where we ended up third with 32k and we did nothing wrong. We now have a rank on here. Probably we will get painful, but it's not guaranteed, of course. Okay, we don't have painful, we enable calling. It's really important that we enable calling. Managing the call button when playing multiple hands at the same time is quite a thing. Keeping the 1-man pair of 30 pin pair because it's just way safer. And then we are basically relying on the east pawn, and then we have 3-6. So final weight, the 1-mans are now completely dead. So we can actually just say 3-6. So, and then we are guaranteed to not be fusion because the one is dead. Interesting. I would probably get the Toto tail. I think Toto would be just stronger. They are Toto to Rokai for the Mangan. And this is like 4th avoidance. I think the Toto, like usually the Toto is way better there, but like perhaps if it was 4th avoidance, it was better to take the 2-6, but like I think still the Toto here would be better because we are not playing 4th avoidance. He will pawn the east, south, and the tune here, and then he will try to get on each perhaps, but not in the Tora suits, unfortunately. North pair cuts. Like we really don't need to Honitsu here, but we might as well. Yeah, it feels more like Honitsu. They take like cutting the terminal towers here for Tonrao, like the North pair, the 19 pair. Like they are like beginner players who just force the Raku. Still with like these saves here, we can actually cut 6, 7, 8. It's actually like if you have like this as high pay, you can cut 6, 7, 8, no problem. If you need value, but we are already O2, so I don't think we are going to do that. I think unfortunately we just have a cheap hand here with 1 or 2 hand. We can still on the east because we will either have the south or the red dragon in our hand later on. So we always have Raku. There's no 7 pairs. I think we are just going to Sakiki this 4 pin. We have enough pairs anyway. The 7 pin is Kabe, but I think the 36 is slightly better with 2 9 pins out. The 8 pin is fully Kabe. But I guess we can keep it as safe though. It's 1 card. But the rest is also quite safe. Just hiding that we got a safe town. That's a Shimakiri Riichi. And the thing here is like everything which has passed in the last like 6 turns or 4 turns should be safe. and it shouldn't be Atosuke because they would have the retreat on if they had Atosuke, but like I don't really want to make those leads. This tutor next to the Torres kinda sus. And like next to the Torres is usually not what we want to cut with the Shimokiri Riichi, but often it's like a pet shape and they need some value to Riichi, so it's next to the Tora. It's like the most dangerous area. That is just always the most dangerous area. I think we are cutting 5 pin into 4 pin to connect to the 2, so you can't assume Kiri this. Like the hand value doesn't do anything for us anyway. We are still not Tempai or anything, but we are not taking the Tempai. Another Shimokiri Riichi. That's the 2, so like in my latest, oh my god, wait one turn for Ipatsimo. So rigged, so rigged. Oh, this sounds so cool. Wait one turn for the Ipatsimo Hanuman. What? Gold, Sunroom Tactics. Sunroom Tactics. Unbeatable. Wait one turn better than waiting 4 turns. Like in my latest throne room game, which I recorded for YouTube, like they Shimakiri Riichi all the time, and I didn't even catch it. Like I kind of just assumed that they Tashi Riichi, but there were so many Shimakiri Riichis. It was just insane. It was like, and I checked the log because I'm always having a log review afterwards. I can actually see that they just waited every single time. Like it just doesn't make any sense most of the time anyway. I would expect song players to be more, how do you say that? We are cheaters is on the Metacritic that can still going to be pulled. Like every skip is going to be cheater and like yeah, it's probably cheater. Yeah, it's just cheater. It's like the saves are non-existent. We don't have saves without the pills and the 8 pin. It was the 9 pin out, but I think we are just happy with Tito Tora 2. It's really close, but if we had like one uncle, we would have the gone Torch here, but the green is unfortunately like it's just an awkward pawn, especially because 8 pins is out there and the saves are not good. We basically don't have any upgrades. It's 9, so it's like we already got it, but like we can still pair it up for Tempa. It will be our final weight. And there's another Shimokiri Riichi. Like I don't know what the oh really Ipatsimo again, dude. How do they read the Ipatsimo with the one turn wait? Like I would have got a 2-man because they Shimokiri the 3-man which they already had in their hand, but they touched the 3-man, so I didn't think they had the 3-man in their hand. But like it's so stupid. I just can't believe it's happened like twice in a row. The Shimokiri one turn. Wait one turn into Ipatsimo. Wait one turn is the play. No, it isn't. Like, do you have the flow book which says if you have enough upgrades, wait one turn, but if you don't have upgrades, you shouldn't wait one turn. And like sometimes you just Shimo know me, or like you just Shimo without a Riichi, and then everyone is looking at you like what did you do? It happened in my last tournament, by the way. I just Shimo know me because my way like I had a 5-7-9 shape and I got a 5 and I was trying to wait one turn for the Riichi or the pre-Riichi Shuchi trap. But like I don't think people know in my country that Riichi Shuchi is kinda dangerous. You are right, it's wait returns. Always wait. Bad advice still. Bad advice. Like, that is just bad advice. Right still. There's een KB8 man. Like this 5 man is actually so safe, but like the 4-pin is just never going to be pushed. Like it's just like this 4-pin or the 5-pin or like it's just never getting pushed. So I think that's just falling here. Okay, we can push the 8 and then we can push the 5 and then we need the 3-pin here or the 5-pin. We can still push the 5 man. It's actually pretty safe. This 6 man is slightly more dangerous than my tiles. We can slide. If we get 3, 4, 5, but we have few turn on the 2-pin here. Give me no, not that. Not give them. Give me the tile that we need. They didn't wait here. They didn't wait like 4 turns for the Ipatsimo here. Oh, we are still first because Oshima was too little. And it was a Shichimo, right? It was a Chimpeo, no Ipeko, no painful. We can. The hand looks actually pretty bad. It looks actually pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the pairs are nice, the Tora is nice, the Tora connection is nice, but like, we don't really have obvious Raku. We have a pair-based hand, and in all also, we really want an open hand where you don't have to press the Riichi button, and you want to have an open hand because they are often just faster than Mangan, Etro, and Nakashi Mangan. 13 offense. Like 13 offense is like the worst hand to force in South 4 when you're leading. It's like you don't want to force that. Especially not when first. And we're also not trying to catch Rikoku because the chance of Rikoku are almost zero because Shimoza must be Tenpai here on the right because they are last. So there's just no point in them not being Tenpai. But I don't really know how we can win the hand. It's kind of the thing though. It's going to be ultra difficult. It might be just 7 pairs here. He could have Saki the 5 so we probably should have just Saki the 5 so when it's still safe this turn. The 9 man is completely dead. I just saw, but it's more like we just have to go for safety first, push the 5 so out, and then we can just got the 9 man for the 7 man and the green dragon. Like if we draw another 5 so it's kind of unfortunate, but it was still safe against the Tito here. And like when we are leading here, we just only care about safety basically. It almost feels like a flush, but in mid suit and not 100. Oh, that's the Ipatsimo. Wait 1 turn in Ipatsimo. Oh no. We are cooked. We are cooked. Wait 1 turn in the Ipats. No, Hanuman. Wait. No. Okay, we should be fierce. Okay, I think we are fierce, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Kind of Ipats. Okay. We almost got jacked in the last hand. You have to run a quick ad so you don't have them during the game. We are still quite far away. We need like 1415 points. You can check my Moto A conquest, but it's positive here. Well, like it's not positive. If you see my stat, I'm really not positive. But I just can't win. I just I just can't win. The air is just stealing into itself so much. I just can't do anything about it. It just deals in like it's not like an 8% or 10% AI or anything. It still deals in kind of a lot. Difficult decision between the 8 man and the 2, but like our value here is either the Dora 5 or the Sansoku, which is kinda still there, but like we might as well try because otherwise our hand will be very cheap. You can try to get the Ipeco or anything here. Riichi just got the 8 man or 8 beam, but with those hands you might as well try to force some value. This is the Sansoku here, or perhaps Ipeco. Like we still don't have the Dora. We have Dora acceptance, Tapokansan ramen, but like the thing here is we can just greed and we kinda have it right here, but kinda the problem here, it will be open most of the time and not closed. Okay, E-Something for the Sansoku. It's really good that we spotted the Tillman Sansoku, otherwise this 8-man would have been gone. Turn 1, and there's the Riichi, which we don't like, the 9-man 2000 left. It's like an awkward C. For 3000, Nomi, 1, 2. Bad weight, 1 hon. 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the thing is we can see here, but we can't really push way harder. Like if we get it here, it's fine. But the problem here is on the next few tiles we can't push anymore. But I think it's still a C here. What is 2000 points? Bad weight is 1 Scott as well. And I wouldn't see against the dealer though. Against the dealer I really want a good weight or slightly more value. But I think it was still okay though. Also nice that we don't deal into Ipatsu because we see on each time it's not really there. It's kinda there. If we get a 3-pin from Kamitsa, we will probably try to Honitsu this. Like Honitsu Aka with the white dragon is 11-7. It's like the last hand. Just if you have like a mediocre hand plus the maximum amount of value that you can see, we can't really pawn. The East. Oh, stupid game. Oh, why? Double East. You can stop pawning for the Honitsu, but like the weight is almost dead here. Like from the east and the west, we need the last west. So okay, we just got the last west. Okay, the Honitsu is still on the table. Boom. Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. But like, I don't think we can cut any other way here. The east are dead, so we are relying on the 3-pin here over that. We like 4-pin. It will be pawned, but it's not. It's okay, I guess. it's okay. It's not the ideal shape here. It's such a mediocre Honitsu, but at least we have a White Dragon and we have an Aka. And we have enough food. Torment is someone who just couldn't create who couldn't find a creative username there. There's someone who just didn't want to to come up with a username. Like I have like lazy usernames as well. You're paying free from work prison. You miss some weight one turn into Ipatsimo shenanigans last Hanson. We got a 32,000 third place, but you haven't missed much. I seem 1 hour later than usual. It's good for you. Oh no, I don't want T-Toy. I just want the painful hands. Give me the painful hands. Or like, it's hard to get painful, but it's like, it's still there, I guess. Give me a 5-man. I got 5-man. Ugh. that is Tora, which is okay. Our shapes are all pretty good here for something. Our final weight will be also quite good most of the time. So today maybe when I recover I play some trades. Shall we pinfoot this hand? Yeah, we can try to pinfoot this hand with the 5-pin card. The triple pair shape isn't that great. It's good to have a pair, but you kind of want a ramen on the other side, and we have a pair. This 55799 shape kind of wants a ramen on the other side. Yeah, wrecked. Not a Chanta Sansuku tail, but unfortunately that we didn't cut our hand. Usually I got first to know that's something. Can I cash in some team points for a log review of my last game? Yeah, you can. It's also like a more casual stream on Tuesdays anyway. I like the Riichi City streams are always like whatever. Like we are trying to rank up of course, but it's not like that we are trying too hard. We need like 1400 more points here to rank up, which is 7, like it's 8 viewers basically. Our hand looks okay, like open tunnel one Tora is probably the way. 2-3 for some school, perhaps in the best case scenario, but otherwise our hand will be just 1 hand, or like it will be very cheap. Just shuffling some honors here as usual. It's usually like the honor discards are usually where I lose a lot of AI points or match rates with the AI from discarding the wrong honor. Like if I pay full attention, like if I'm fully focused, I can match the, I can pick the right discards, the honors, and the terminal towers. But most of the time, I just don't care. I have better things to do. He might have a Sansuku here. 3, 4, 5, and 4, 5, 6 are both possible here. Which is still both very unlikely to be really, really honest, but like you kind of have to spot it. So if you do like a 6-man 6-pin, you should cut the 8 cell, keeping the 6 cell in your hand. For the Sansuku, you are also kind of headless here with the Ariyaman here. So any pair up will be E-Something. Sansuku, Tora 2, like it's just too mediocre. If we weren't headless, the goal would be okay sometimes, but I don't like it here. Like we have so much flexibility if we skip the 6, because we have double bad shape if we see, because we can only get one side of the ramens and the Kansan here. It would be enough value, but I think we are headless here. We have a lot of flexibility here. We got the 8 here for the Sansoku G16, the Dora, of course. It's slightly more dangerous to keep, of course, but it might deal in later anyway, or it might deal in now. We see 36 months, but I think it's still worth to push. I guess we can just go 6 so here, and then try the 4 at Tempai, and then just forgo the Sansoku. It does have some deal in it, and I kinda just don't like it because of that. Like we will push the 4-man here 100% if we get Tempai, and let's see if it deals in. It doesn't. But here, if we had the Consantura, we almost never win as well, so it's not that big of a loss to be just Tempai with no Raku versus having Raku here. Tora. I don't think they drop a Tora there. There's even no 10 there. 2-5 pin on the left. with 2-5 so here on the right. And tournament was not even tempered here. Seems like probably a tunnel hand, but now with the 1-man troll. Like if we get a 3 or 7-man, we will definitely try to go each, but otherwise tunnel painful is just way superior. But we got a 7 here, which can connect to the Tora for 7, 8, 9. And then we have an interesting choice to go some good songs or each. 1-man, like I think 1-man is okay here. But like the tunnel isn't even confirmed here. It's all now 3 times out. Yeah. Kinda just locks me into the open one Tora here. It is kinda not what we want, but we don't have tunnel. This is the thing here. We don't have tunnel, so we might as well try to go open each here. In the best case scenario, we can of course get it close, but it's a double pet shape. And with the 6-man, we have tunnel actually. We can just cut 1 and 9 if we get the 6-man. Not of course. It's just like if this was a tunnel shape, this pinchu shape, we would just cut the 1-man and then try to cut it of the 8-9, but the social all that. We don't have any acceptance here in the social. We don't have any acceptance in lower pinch as well. It just kinda sucks. It just kinda sucks. But open 2000 points is okay, but double best save is just weak. The 7-man has been one scalp, but we can expect the 7-man from Kamitsa. We could wait, is that a pawn? Think we should have pawned. I think it's a pawn. Yeah, I think we missed the pawn there, to be honest. Because if the 4-man pawn, the 3-man might come out easier as well. It might look too much like a half flush, but it's full flush. Yeah, it's definitely a pawn. I kinda missed it. I just thought the shape was too cool, but the N2 shape has overlap on the 7. The 6-man actually doesn't do much for us, but we might as well just keep it, right? There's no Zenitsu. If it was like turn 1 or something, we can actually pawn it. It's not the best pawn in the world, but for Zenitsu it's actually decent, and we don't have any safe towers. Why don't we have any safe towers with 2 something? I'm not sure. We should have just got the 6-man or the 9-man earlier for a safe tower, but I just didn't take it. Riichi, wait, this is Ichimo. Cheap hands. My hand really didn't move. No, it's perhaps a 7, 8, 9 Sansaku here, so we will keep the 8s here. Or we can just get Pinfu. We have a constant double Rankan here, so Pinfu is still kinda hard. We will keep the Tora acceptance. Wait, we already have Tora acceptance. Perhaps 2 pin there then. Like we already have Tora acceptance. For the 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think we should have kept the 8 there. Because the 3 pin is already accepted by the 5 pin, and the bad shape Tora or the good shape Tora, it doesn't really matter. With like 7, 9 or 8, 7, 9, we could have gone like open each Stilo, just looking in our Raku with 1 hand, and then got 2 Forso for the 2 5-man Ariramen. But we kind of missed out on the Sansaku here. Because we got the wrong shape. We definitely should have like 8, 9 shape here. This is kinda just my mistake there. I thought the tool acceptance on the 2-pin was stronger, but it really wasn't. Oh, we got that. We will probably just break. Yeah, I think breaking is alright. I kinda hate the Richinomi bad weight. Also a stealer. I kinda just hate it. And we have a 5-man on the other side. You can technically press the Riichi button. I think the beginner guides all advocate for pressing the Riichi button as stealer with any hand, but I don't like it because like here, like if we press Riichi, Chimocha wouldn't push the study, so and then we are fetching Riichi on a horrible weight. So we wouldn't run the study here from Shimocha. It is next to the Tora, but there's not much choice. It's one chance on the 2-pin. You have to push some more tiles, especially because we pay half on Shimo. And there's a Shimo, and there's a Mangan Plus. There's an Itzo, Kansan, Suchiterepo, Ura, or not Ura 3, it's just Tora-san. What a Hana. Fantastic game. At least we save 1000 points by not pressing the Riichi stick. But that C wouldn't have happened. Yeah, we have a interesting hand. The Tapotora here. Like otherwise it would have been just Honichi here. But this Honichi is 2-hand, the Tapotora is 2-hand. So it's just so awkward here. But we connect to it. That is good. We really needed a Tora connected here. The 5-star actually being very not the best. It's 4 or 6, so that would be best. The 8-man does advance our hand, but the monster shape is just too good. To pawn. You can cut the 8-man here for like 6 blocks, but like I guess you can painful the hands. We can do this, but I don't know if it's good. Like we have like if we have Mangan Fair, we really want to open, I think, but perhaps the best is the card. I think the best is actually better. Yeah, we should just like use the 6 so because of the double Tora. If it was single Tora, it would be okay to keep it. I think it was the best card because we could still pawn here. We could still pawn the Green Dragon for the 407 for the Mangan. Yeah, this is like a mistake on my part. If you have like Pinfu without much Tora or without many Tora, you should keep the Pinfu open. But with 3 Toras, you should definitely keep the calling option open, and we kind of messed up there. Hopefully no backfire. That's the third 1-pin. We really want a Green Dragon pair here of the West. I was thinking about Painful, but usually Painful is the right way. Unless you have like, when you can open for 3900 and it's okay to open for 3900, you should keep the Green Dragon, or if you have Mangan basically here, you should also keep the Green Dragon pair. Just in case you throw another pair here in the pin, so like here we would have been 10 pair on 4-7. With the green pawn, but we kind of messed up here. What a disaster. I just realized it too late. I cannot just. We have now triple Tora here on the 5-star and then one Tora on the left side. Yeah, we should have definitely been Tempai here on the 4-7. Garbage gamer. Tapping the double Tora there. Tapping another Tora here on the left. I don't know what people are doing because if you have like a Kansan with 2 Toras, you always keep the Tora in your hand. Oh no, give me my win already. Oh no. We got really punished on cutting the wrong side and we just still in here. Yeah, oh no, it's 3 Tora. I hate Toy, man. Yeah, we would have just won if we. This is awkward. my electricity just went out, but it's really awkward. It still says that my laptop is charging, but my light went out. I don't know. Like my sim is probably still going, is running, because my laptop can run without internet, but my lamp just went out. I still have lights, but it's really weird. I don't know what happened. 1 second. Okay, we kind of need the Hanuman here, so wait, we don't have painful. Oh my god, oh, thought we had painful, but we, like, I was busy with my fixing my light. I think my lamp just died, my bulb just died, because I still have electricity. I thought we had dumping tutorials, but we don't. I just thought we do the right side here on the social side, which is not the case. We have AK acceptance, the third AK acceptance, the tunes are live. Tom like there's a tune still with the terminal detail. You really need to win this hand to get third. Really dark here. Tsuchi Triple. There are the tunes. And we are basically lost. See how much we need Paimon, Shimao, Hanuman Ron. Yeah, like we have tutorials, but we can't pawn. We messed up that one hand, it cost us. It's really bad. But don't create, just send you a log or like just get in your log review. But we can do it after this one, or we can wait one more. Well, the thing is, we kinda just need to see how we can get another stuff, or we can get like more value in our hand. I don't see it. Like Riichi more south territory. Either way is fine. Like with this Hanuman Sumo, and we are still 2k sure, so we need like Ura 2 or Ipot Sumo bullshit. We kinda missed out on the Ichi here. Aka on the other side. You was going to ask for to repeat what you said before. Because my connection died when you were responding. The thing is, we need the third south, like, it's just, and we need to shimo, or we need to draw it ourselves as well, because we don't have enough, and the points don't matter, like, the points don't matter. We can pad our stats by having higher win rate with this south bomb, but it just doesn't do anything. We would have higher win rate here if we would pull on this south or three-sided win, but it's never going to be enough. Like, I guess we can pawn, and then we can try to run Kamicha. I think that is actually okay. I didn't think about that. No connection died. My lamp died in the meantime. But like, I think we can of this force to pawn the last sub, because we are never having a Paimon if we have like Riichi Tora 2. So like, we need Ipatsu Ura-san then. So like, we basically never have enough if we. Okay, we just got in this game. We can pray that someone tears into a Paimon, but without the soft Tora, it's really hard as well. We are down back to where we almost began. I think we are down a little bit of points. Is it a trade room log? No, I copy paste it from the Discord. It's the same log, right? Yeah, it's the same log, right? Not sending you a courtroom log. My machine stuff is kinda. Okay, there we go. Do you want hands on or off, or do you not care about the hands? Like, it's just a personal log review. You have a painful hand, a thunder painful hand. Like, if you want to play Sage, but we should just toss the red dragon here of the north. But it's just a slight thing though. I kinda just want to toss it back. I kinda just want to toss the 9 so back. Just to try get thunder painful. The 8 so is actually also quite decent. The 8 so is probably okay. The 8 so gives you the double Kansan here, the 3 so and the 5 so Kansan if you got the 8 so. Well, the 8 so doesn't do that much within on its own. The 5 so is kind of already accepted by the 2-4, so I think it's 8 so here for the headless. And then you have a double Kansan here, a double Kansan here on the 35, so got the 8. You prefer close? Okay, then I can just not show the deal in town. This is a console, by the way. You can just cut the 8, so we just go maximum headless. Just keeping the most safe. Just cut the 8 so here as well. It's the most efficient as well. Sumakiri. What do you cut here? You can cut like 2 into 7. You can just cut 3 as well for each something, but I don't think I like the each something here. The connect force is still very weak. Dan kan op het dan rammen kan. It also should have been just gone with the 9 so or the 1 pin here. You are certainly on the 2 pin to roll, but I think that it is either way bad shape. I think I want to cut this 2 so here and try to get Thunderau. Or you could do force Thunderau here with the 1 man. And then you got 2 so here, okay. You see here. Turn 9. The thing is, you kind of have to see that, but I kind of want to skip it. The C is good, and then I don't think there's much else. The C is fine. The bad shape C. Yeah, 6-8. I would prefer the other way, but it doesn't really matter. Like you miss out on the AK 5 man and the 5 man rammer, but you also like see towards the E something, and then here it becomes interesting. It becomes interesting that here, what is the card? Like, Chitochi, something is like the repeat. The repeat hatches everything. I kinda like the repeat, and then if you get one more pair, you just try to get Toy Toy. Or if you. I don't know about this spawn. You can still skip it till 9. Would you rather just ransom? Like I think the pawn is okay. I think the pawn is actually okay, but we are towards E something. Toto is the thing here. I kind of want Toto. If we pawn it's really hard, but you kind of have enough. You have good enough set to go just Thunder Tora. So I think the pawn is good, and then you got 8 pin here. Because the 6 pin acceptance, you got the 8 pin for the 6 pin. Because you can still go Thunder Tora. Thunder Arcade that is. And then here's Nakasuchi. I think I would just push the 7 so one chance, just maximizing our win rate. Well, never mind. Do just C. This is a C by the way. C into 7 pin. Just stand by, don't know me good weight, can put the weight as well. If you would see, then if it doesn't deal in, then you would just get the 2 so right here from Shimotsa here. For just 1500 plus the stick. So you should just see for Nomi, especially as Tito. See, you can see this again, but you are just deciding to fold and. Yeah, you was wondering if I played to scale this game, that was something I wanted to take on. You probably already analyzed it with Maka AI, and I'm pretty sure like it just instantly goes with like 90% or something. Like it just instantly. The shapes are awkward here. Kinda like you have like 3900 here. You have Akator and Tor Acceptor. Like if you read Mansion Style, which is not in my Galaxy Guide series, they will skip this 100%. And I'm thinking about a skip here, but there's 1600 in the middle. I usually just spawn this and then just try to win, but like skipping is legit here. It's actually I think it's about 65% skip here. You don't have a second pair. You do have value. It was 17 was bad. You want. Yeah, you should just risk it, like because you might deal into a later at a later point. So and you pay like half on Sumo anyway, so that's a 6-kan. I really want to fold here. I almost just want to go 5-pin. I'm not kidding, but like the North is okay, but you're just never winning the hand. So that's the 5-pin, and then the 8-pin. It looks okay. the 9 so the 5 so looks okay. 19. There are plenty of safe tiles, so I don't think you are dealing in here. The order doesn't really matter. The 5 so the 4 so is actually still dangerous. It's not the worst. 1, 2. Wait, there's KB on the 2 so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's KB. The 4 so is actually very safe as well. You can. I think mention style skips. I think the bonus is legit here. The skip is legit. I think it's about 65% skipped. I think it's. I think Maka also wants to skip, but I'm not sure what Maka does here. But if you read mention style, it's a skip. If you like, that's like the only guy that really wants to stay mentioned. I think that you can easily skip this pawn, but I'm more like a Bono, but like I might even skip there even. So soon Toro the 8 man has almost no roost, the 6 so and like perhaps each upgrade, and then we are well cutting the Dora shape. It's only 2 tiles left for the 2 pin, and the 6 pin is useless. West. There's the Tempai, and then the Riichi, and then we can just scroll a new one there for Riichi pin for 1 Tora, and perhaps no Ura. You can check. Should I wait and long create, or I really want to skip the pawn there, but you probably are still listening, so I can just say. Mm. Yeah, I think the 9 pin here is okay. You don't need the hat here for the 6 pin or the 9 pin for the hat. And the white second still has a lot of utility here to open. 60% in favor of pawn. The thing about skipping there is that you are facing a dealer on the right. So mention style, the book mention style would skip 100% there. We have 3900 potential. This leans a little bit more to pawn, but I'm mostly a pawn out there. But like if you want to skip, it's fine. You have such a bad hand here. Like I kind of want to just get rid of the Penson here, the 8-9 one, keeping 3 pairs alive, moving towards Standout. I think I like the 9 man into 8 man cut here. Like the 3 man just forces our shapes here so much. I like the. Was a bit band only called you asking about checking way after refresh the page now. Uh, did you catch about me considering the skip deal? We are facing a Tilo on the right, and the value wasn't really confirmed. We had 3900, but the guide mentioned I would skip there. But I would cut a 9 man here. I would cut a 9 man here. You can go Cheeto, so you can move towards Standout here with the 9 into 8 man cut. You have flexibility on the 3 man extension as well, so I like the 9 man cut here. The 3 man just forces your blocks, and there's no Cheeto, there's no Standout here, there's just no value here. Like, this is because you are facing the dealer on the right, but you had some value. You got the 8 into 9 here. The thing is, here I would still have a 3 man to upgrade, but that is just the thing here. I would have a 3 man here as well, cutting to 16, but there's not much difference, or like it's pretty big difference. And hindsight, I prefer the Penson cut too. But it is also good that I give you like a human analysis, because I can also just put things into an AI, and then you basically don't have any benefit of redeeming your points. Okay, I think you just take a Sabo here. The Sabo looks good. Tondao. You can't cut the 2-3 pin here. It's not the craziest thing here. Okay, do this. Okay, and you got backbite, but I probably would do the same thing. And then just wait for the pawn or the c258, and then try to win one hand. You got the 8 so here. Do you think it deals in? It's a double ease, okay. It makes sense. You're just falling. It makes sense. Yeah, against the double ease, I wouldn't wait. What is this C? Wait. Oh, they are E something, I guess, but like I don't think you're going to push any tau, so I like to skip. I don't think you will push any tau here, even if you get them back. I don't think you can really push any tau. Yeah, but I would also got that this is a clear pawn here. If you want to create, if you need like Mangam Plus, but like otherwise it's just a pawn. If you need Mangam Plus, you can consider skipping that. But like if you don't need the Mangam, you just pawn every single time. The 2-man is good to keep. The 2-man is a mistake here. You accept the 3-man. It's a special save for the 3-man and the 5-8-man. So it's a Shimokiri. The 7. To Shimokiri the 7. Oh, you got the 8 back. Okay, easy. 16 or 4, so I prefer the 4, so but it doesn't really matter. And you got the wait. Wait, isn't it the Empai? Did you misclick here? Just push the 4, so they drop the E's, like they don't have like a double E's, like I don't know what we are doing. We can't here and we are still falling, like I just don't get it. Yeah, a bunch from Vincent's, but I just don't get what we are doing here. What are you doing here? I really don't know what you're doing there. Soon we have 5 blocks, so this should be fairly standard. So you can cut a 5 so here. You can and then pawn into 36, and then I don't think there's much you can slide here. You can slide to 30 bean. It's slightly safer. And then Shima. The Vampin is so awkward here. We are afraid of Kamita, but you should just push for the temper. This Vampin is like the worst in your hand with the Stora, so you can't really cut it. Kinda want to go like, I don't know, it's just too awkward. What to cut here? Like you can do 2-pin, you can try 2-pin if you really want to cut the Tora and then cut the Tora shape afterwards. Especially cut the 3-pin or just cut entire shape. Well, I do have Thunder now. Perhaps I like this more, but it's not confirmed. Yeah, this is okay, I guess, as well. And then the AK top into 9 so 9 so. And then pawn into 5-8. Okay, it's okay here. It's 1-pin again. It's so awkward. It just doesn't have any acceptance. I expect you to cut it like anytime soon because you don't have any acceptance. There's 7-pin into 9-8, probably. You want to cut 8-9 here, and you cut 8 into 9 for each something here. Oh wait, this in the Monster is better because of the force draw. You should really try to keep maximum acceptance here. You lose out. You have a Sabo here, 355 with the 3-man pair. You should cut a 1 here and then connect the 3 so to the 5 so pair. So if you do like a full show, you will be punished. And the 2 months about equal, but like the 4 also is just standard. So the 3 so is definitely a massive mistake. The 7 month can just be pushed here. We should just Makiri the 7. Well, let's see. We are east. Wait, this east something? Yeah, it's east something. So it's just very straightforward. Tenpai. Wait, Tamaton. Wait, where are we, Tamaton? Oh, there's a Riichi on the left. Okay. You have to Tora. Like for avoidance, it's not really there. I think we wait. The 3 pin is just there, but I think we just Riichi here on the 2 pin. I think we just Riichi. If it was only one Scott 3 pin, I would just Riichi on the 6 pin for the 3 pin weight. But I when are you going to Riichi? Okay, you're not going to Riichi. Like you should just press the Riichi button, especially when you push Tora and people know that you're pushing. You weren't sure about this one, Idol. The Tuso, I like the Tuso. Yeah, keeping the honors, but the Tuso is really useless here. I really want to keep the honors for an open hand. Are we forcing Thunder again? I like the pin. I don't like the 5 pin. I think we got one of the pins to save. We'll play the Pinsu, one block here, one block upper pin, and then one block Sosu. Like we're also feeding the Shimotsa, the AK here with the Honitsu. And then you are forcing this into a ramen. You just don't know why you keep this 2 month. I don't know. You should have added a 3 pin here. But let's see if we get punished. And then you probably won't push anymore. Perhaps a tune is fine. Okay, and you are out. You need almost any hand here, so just got a white dragon. You need like 3 hands, like 2 hands humor isn't enough. This is a really good roll. Just self, what Cheeto. I want to keep the 3 pin for a normal hand, for a pinful and such. I want to keep the 3 pin for example this 4 pin throw. And then like we can still keep Cheeto to eat something, but we can get a normal hand as well. Like it's almost so unnecessary. But we are normal eat something, Cheeto to eat something, and there's a Riichi here, but you should just push everything, or you should 4 into 2 probably, but yeah, it's 4 into 2. Like we can push 7 more, but wait, but I don't know. I don't know what is widest, but are we getting Tempai here or not? I don't think so. It doesn't. You can see here. You can actually see this. I think you should. It's getting too late. It's like if you deal in, you basically get. Wait, is it cheap enough? Wait, no, it's too expensive. I don't know why you dealt in here actually. I don't really understand it. Like, uh, uh, this it was 369. Yeah, see, skip was a mistake, and then I think you should just fold there because it's getting too late.
の先にあるのは際限のない暗闇。それでも私は自信を持ってお兄ちゃんと進んでいきます。
If you thought you will likely get pulled, so I might as well push. Like the thing is, you have a Renson if you fought out, so you have like next hand. Like if you skip there, you are busy. Was it that a mistaken thought? Like the thing is, it's you already skipped. You skipped that C, and then that 3, so it's like it still tilts in, and then. Like, do I don't need to just go for a hand or just fall to a hand completely? And if it gets too late, the chances of Kamita winning are also smaller, so you can actually fold. Okay, we are back to Sunroom here. Hopefully. It really sucks that we can't get a game in Riichi City. We are not even playing the highest room. It must be like horrible play, ranking up to Galaxy because we basically never can get a game in Galaxy when we don't even can get a game in Sunroom. Oh, like the point system is so lenient, like that there should be players in like Galaxy, and I kind of don't like how Riichi City prevents you to queue like a lower room when you hit a certain town level because of this. You're basically stuck waiting forever. Like I think throughout judgment of winning a hand, like I think you just like either need to play more or just need to check more AI logs just to see how variable winning is basically. And you can actually push quite a lot, especially Naka Nishiki pushes a lot, and just the ramen tempa is just way too good. So like you should just always try winning the hand basically. And there were some efficiency mistakes, and that is really something that you should work on. Just see that some tiles are connected to other shapes as well, which you can make use of the town. That you should like, yeah, you should just play more and then practice shapes. Just focusing on just getting the shapes and just efficiency terrain and such might help as well. Because some discards are really not efficient. We are going Unco Headless here. If it was like a 3-sided weight here with a 7 man instead of the 6 man, he could the cards would probably be 5 into 4, but there's store acceptance. But here we just have a 2-sided weight. If it didn't have store acceptance, 4 into 5 or 4 would be better for the 3-sided weight in Monster. It has higher EV because the win rate on Tempa is just way higher with the 3-sided weight. You see, I would choose suggest I practice shapes, just efficiency terrain or two. Perhaps you have like Ichimatron strategy. It's in my Discord, which can help, but it just comes with playing a lot more and just getting the back file way a lot as well, and then to see that you just missed a save, and that you miss some tile acceptance. I'm actually pretty good with saves. Or like I brute force the calculations most of the time, so I'm pretty good with saves. So it's in Riichi Mahjong City. Nah, Riichi Mahjong City, the all MS is really beginner, but like it's like written in a way that is like less readable. Like it's not the most friendly book. We will pawn to 8 so and the 8 man. The second order isn't confirmed, but we have like the return now pair, so we will pawn to 8 so 8 man here. Yeah, I just got the 1 so, and then try to get the third order in our hand, but it will be tough to get the 7 pin. Yeah, we have like way too many shapes here. We can, I think it's still a pawn and then 5 pin and then try to get the, if we drop the 5 pin, we basically drop the 8 pin as well, because the AK5 and the 8 pin can't be in the same shape. But Thunder 2 Tor is probably the only thing we can get out of this hand anyway. Like the 7 pin would be nice, but there are only 2 tiles left, so I think we're just cutting the Tora here for Thunder 2 Tora for a slightly better shape. Yeah, there are 3 Toras here on the left, that's Tilo, but we can't really do much about it. The 6 man is KB. Pon K8 of 7 man here. Lucy would take the Sabo, but the 7 man just looks very good here. Like it's Tutsi, which doesn't matter. I put Kamisa almost on Rokuhai, but the tune didn't get pawned, so it's basically Tanro confirmed, and it is kinda an issue here for us, but we missed we missed Sabo, we missed 8-man Simo here. The 8-man is also K8 off, but we have like 4 copies of 7-man, which are just too juicy. It doesn't make any sense. There aren't any Yakuhai left, right? Hey, I don't see it. Wait, what do they have? Wait, what do they have? Like the only Yaku that they can have is Tonra or Sansuku, but like I don't think we care about Kamisa. Perhaps not on the 2-man throw. Perhaps we can toss a 2-man, but like the rest of the tiles we are just going to push. Where are my 7-mans? Where are they? Someone has like all the 7-man. Oh, we are Futon here, but like the 5-man will probably deal into Kamitsa, so it's not pushable. There are 2 7-man still. 5 so tanking. What a joke. What a joke. Interesting hand. 7p. It's a 7 so, right? Yeah, I think it's a 7, so like I kinda want to go Thunder up, it's not confirmed. 2T4 sounds good, it sounds, yeah, it just have 5 blocks here with the extra 3 pin connected to the pin 2 shape. What is the best roll here? 4 so? 4 so is actually, I think 4 so is actually the best roll. For the Sansuku chance, stun pin Sansuku. Yeah, that's not what we really want, but it's okay. I kinda want to take the Sabo, but I don't think we really can. I don't think we can really take the Sabo. If it was Kabit off by half, like I think if we get the Shinomi here, it's also kind of fine. He still have 4,000 or 30,000 for Tanrao, 36 pins. But 9 pin is just probably what we are going to win on anyway. Yeah, there is also some other book that focus on shapes, but it is basically you learn a lot of shapes by playing, and then some advanced what would you do books will go deeper into winged shapes, the Ushaku, what would you do goes into advanced shape, the winged shapes, 6-star shapes, and all that kind of things. Ushaku, yeah, it's in my Discord. It's pretty good. That one as well has better value then, because it's Ura 3. Okay, we are about to win again. Oh wait, we didn't pay attention to the Torah indicator this round. Don't mind me. You it helped you, or that is good. Like they have a lot of shapes, advanced shapes. We just dropped the Torah for no reason. Give me my Torah back. The 2-pin is toast, yeah. Okay, we have Torah, but we miss like the Torah pair here, but the 8-man, oh my god, the 8-man is now 1 tile left. Give me another 9-man. We have 5, 6, 7 Sansaku, so we don't need the 8-man here to connect to the Torah. I didn't run ads, so we will have ads in the Hansan. Sorry for that. We will be seeing the 6-man probably for the Sansaku Torah with the Jin as well. Don't think we can really see that. Like it's because of the Skansan 6, and we have like a Sansaku out as well. If we didn't have the Sansaku out, I would definitely just see the Torah or the last 8-man here with the Torah. But we have some Sansaku out as well, which I kinda like, which you can also open for. And we just wait on the 6-man, which has been just got. We have Sansaku 1 Torah. Hopefully, like, I don't think they have another 6-man. I don't think the 6-man came from a build here. But we are temper here for 7,700 plus 300 for 8k. It's Nakasuchi as well. We can actually take Tashi or Sumokiri Riichi here. But if we were defending, it's likely against this hand here, which looks Pinshu heavy, and we just on here for 8k. For 7,700 and then 300. I was really confused about the bonus sticks when I started playing, because like Mahjong Soul, Riichi City and Tenhou don't describe what it does. Like it just doesn't say that you pay 100 extra. It just never stated that you pay 100 extra or 300 on loan. So that is like really something that they should just add to the game, or they should explain it at least. I feel like, because it's really confusing when you see like minus 8k, but the hand value is only 7,700, and I don't know why like Mahjong Soul and Riichi City don't just say that you dealt in for 8k instead. They just throw the 7/7 and then they make it 8k when the points transfer. It's also a big criticism on which I have for Mahjong Soul and Riichi City, that they don't show the payments. So if you have like a Shimo, they show the entire hand value and not the payments. What I mean by that, if you Shimo a Mangan, it's 2,000 from the non-dealer, 4,000 from the dealer. So the payments would be 2,000, 4,000. And Mahjong Soul and Riichi City just say that your hand value is 8k, but they don't say how it's split, or the official term is just the payments and not the hand value what should
今です。
announce. So it's kinda just wij did Riichi City copy that from from Mahjong Soul and not from Tenhou. Like Tenhou does it right, but
リーチ。
this 8-pin should be very safe because it's now 2 times cut. If they are waiting on the Kansan, then they just win, but I don't think they have a Kansan. I don't think they have a Kansan 8-pin. Twice cut. We actually have a hand that might win, but is that game? Nah, that's not game. Unless it's like Paimon, but Paimon is quite real. It's Ura 2 for the 100 though, so they are almost dead here on the right, 1400. Hey Somnecht, thank you for the raid. How was your moto or some
Somnecht raided my stream with 3 viewers.
how was your 3-player event stuff? Because you all joined that, right? We just had like a log review. We played, we messed up one hand, and then we got 12th place because of that. And we did a log review, and this like the third Hanson, I think. So it's like we just drew a game, and then it's okay. And we'll be playing on for like 2 more hours, and so just that you know, we are E-Something here, but like E-Something is just E-Something with 3 tournaments. We can't really do much about the bad shape. We can upgrade the bad shape. Hi Chuma, hi Somnecht. We have been mostly winning a lot, but we got a 32,000 third place. We messed up one hand. The thing is, the monster shape can really upgrade, so I think it's still a skip. Although, like, if Simonset drops the green, they are dead. Contact under 6 ton, we need 7 ton. Like, we are still like 14, we just lost a 4. We are now 1600 points away. But I have a new guide series or new YouTube videos when I reach 7 ton. So I need to be Galaxy for that series. Or like it's called like Galaxy Guide series, and it's pretty awkward if I'm not in Galaxy. If I it's like a clickbait title, but that's a tier 2 man. Just waiting for the green dragon. You promoted? Yeah, I promoted. But like I still need 7 ton. The 4 is not the target, or the lower. Well, the monsters are pretty dangerous. That is like the issue here, but I don't think we can really afford, especially not with this lead. But this 2-5 mon is just so weak, like it's 3,000. I think we take the Sabo. And just try to rely on the green dragon here. We kinda have to autocon. Yeah, we kinda have to autocon. But we can just press the con ourselves. If the Dora has steel in range, you should basically just con. If it's a save, you should just Shimakiri. That's a tier Riichi. It's Suchi. I don't know why Torment is in here. Like, they really don't need to fight here. Like, if I win, they are tiered, but if they deal in, then they are perhaps 4. We chose the right weight. We can check the log for Simonset, but the monster will pretty sus. With this 2 mon into 5 mon card, like 36, 47, I'll definitely really on the menu tier. Let's check the log. I think we almost touched the weight there, but wait, were they on a Kansan? They were on a Kansan. Wait, are they were just on a 3-pin here? I hate this Riichi, trash cards. What happened here? Like, I don't know. Like, the 9 here is the most efficient discard because of the 6-man here. The 6-man connects here with the 2-man pair, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 9-man is actually the most efficient card. And then the second, third 3-pin. And then I kind of just want to cut a 3-pin shape here because it's just awful. It is awful, and you can still upgrade, but I kind of just want to break. But I guess they just press the Riichi button. It's okay. You can push people out. It's more like a Riichi where you want to push people out of the hand and to win their hands. It's basically that kind of Riichi. So it's just a Riichi that you can only take to get Tenpai payments at Rikoku. We still need like 1400 points. We did gain 30 points on the first fourth. We gained 30 points on the last 2 games because of the Riichi City mechanic. You gain just 30 points of getting fourth and first. So you always basically rank up. You're basically always ranking up, and it's only like it was like first 68%. I don't think you can really keep it up to like 65%. Like it will probably drop down to 60, but it's still pretty high, 60% Zentai. Although about 100 games, and then here I have like 75%, but it's mostly like the lower room as well. I still almost have a 26% win rate here. Where's my deal in rate? It's 11. It's actually quite high still. Like when you win a lot, you kind of expect to not be dealing in too much. I kind of have a problem here, some neck that I just can't get a game. It just takes forever around this time. And in Galaxy it will be probably way worse, so I don't think, well, quite high. My first second rate, wow. My deal in rate. My deal in rate, like when you are way better, you can get like insane sub 10 level percent deal in rate, but only when you're way better than your opponents. But I'm playing also a little bit more aggressively because I don't respect my opponents. Like 11 is fine if you're playing against equal opponents, then like 12.5 is also kind of fine. Like it's not high, but it's if you win like 26% of the time, you kinda expect some low tier in it as well. I think, but it's a chance. Technically, it's Sansuku chance as well. And then the 456 that is. But the opposition is just so big. We all eat something here for the 7-man and then the 407. So, but on the 407, so we will just got the 8-man and then try to get either the Sansuku or the Itsu. The so will be golden E something from Riichi Book 1 where we E something for Itsu, E something for Sansuku as well. But like, do you know how empty Galaxy is some nights? It must be really empty at like Japanese nighttime hours. It must be very empty. I can't imagine anything else. We're still looking for an upgrade. This extra 5, so it does give us 3 more tiles, but we just fix the shape for the ramen and then painful hopefully. We will reach if we get a 7 but otherwise we will just be breaking. Even here we will be breaking. It's only 2,000 for the 7 If we get like a 5-6 pin, it will be very nice. The dangerous styles are not a Sosu, but Kami can have like a 4 pin pill, 5 pin pill, but Sosu most likely to be the final weight.
早く打てば見えない。
Do we think it's a concern, Pinch? It can be a concern. We are breaking here for Sansuku E something, it's E something. And Tampin E something technically as well. Depending on what we get.
大丈夫。麻雀の神様が私を愛してくれると信じてる。
It's actually very nice E something. It's actually very good. The 4 pin is now very useless. It's not a source, it's Atosuke really. They have the 5 pin pill. What they should have probably have done with the 6-8 pin card is got the E spear. It's one card basically because it's the indicator. They should have just gone for Thunder Tail with the 6-8 pin for the 7 pin concern, but it just shows you that like that people are not playing optimally, or like they just don't have the flexibility in mind, which you only really see in Ho, like still say to Throne Room. It's quite weak in that regard for the flexibility. I think Throne Room is slightly better, but it's still really not Ho by any means. It's really not that level. It's basically because of the Saint players, Saint 1, Saint 2, it can be still quite weak. And there are almost no weak players in Ho. Are you eliminating the weakest players? I really want to throw something around this 5 pin. And then we got the 7 here, and then we have a very good hand. The 6 man is interesting, but hopefully we throw a 6 pin. We don't want that. It's E something, but we really don't want that, right? Nah, I hate the E something. We don't want Zitoichi. We just want the AG. We want Tora connection. 2008 one is just too weak. We don't like the Tora against Shimotsu isn't not the real style, but I just hate the 8 man wait, and the 7 man might go in even, and then we are sad. Yeah, are we sad here? We are not sad, okay. 5 into 6, this is an interesting card. It almost feels like a Honitsu 2000 for the 8, so too weak. If it was 3000, we would push the Tora out, but 2000 is just slightly too weak for me. There it is, unfortunately. So it seems also quite expensive here on the left. So but then there's perhaps 1 tile left, and it's not really what we want. The 4 pin is okay here for Riichi 2 Tora. It's in the indicator, so only 3 tiles, but probably better than the 2 tiles for the 8 cell. It is better than 2 tiles for the 8 cell for sure. The 6 man here is not safe. Also, the nice thing about slowing down your hand is that you have more chance to get the full straight here, the Itsu with the 6 man roll. And then you can actually just Tama here, but no Raku here, so we have to press the Riichi button. This white second is actually pretty saucy against our opponent here on the right. Because of the 5-6 so card, it doesn't look like Honitsu. And then basically honors are all SAS. I hope that we are not throwing a red one, because we don't really want to deal into 64k, but we will see. we don't have a choice, of course. Like if we throw a red dragon, we might be toast. Let's see. The West is gone. Okay, Vishima. We can check the log. We can check the log afterwards. North, the south is gone. I think they could technically still have a Chuiso Taisangan, but the east, they point, there is still the best left. Or the best with the tunes would be 64k. There we can check the log for that. We can check the log for the Rakuman. I could obviously just have the Taisangan for Rakuman. They can technically have, I think, 2 vests with the tune pill, or they can have the 3 tunes with the tanky Ono, but the cheese is so nice here, like the hand is weak, so we will probably have to call sometime. Giving Tora acceptance, but it's kinda like if we push out all the honors and we see the terminal weight or the terminal C here, people will know that we have the red dragon, so that is not like that disadvantage of pushing the Rakuhai out when you are at CK. Foreman is such a nice C as well. We didn't miss the white dragon. I don't know, like the Tuso, like it's kinda must see, but like it's kinda awkward, or like people will know that we have the tunes, but they don't know if we have a bill or if we have an uncle of the tune, so I think it's still going to be a C though. Like if we pick like Honitsu, we had some Honitsu bluff as well, but we are obviously not Honitsu. With all those honor cards. We are keeping the extra 8 man here. And we pair up 1-3, so it will be very good to have the extended Mansu shape. Let's see if we can get the Dora in our hand. The 2 man is Swash card. And there's one for all. The extra pair is actually pretty nice when you add to CK. Decrease your chance of being beaten. Because if we anchor up one of the 7 or 8 man, we can still pond it soon, or we are never beaten then. But there's like it might deal in with. So we play around this hand. It feels really cheap though. But like if they have like Uncle Tora, which we can't play around for, like we are just dead for no reason. But we can cut this one, so and then we might be Mochi Mochi on the tune here, and then cut 8 man, keep the 5 pin. I don't really put them on Tempai yet, but like if it deals in, we are basically just dead, so 7 man KB, the 8 man shouldn't deal in. You can cut 7 into 8, I guess. I suppose the 8 man should never deal in. Unless it's like some random 8 man tanky, but like we are not going to. we are not playing around 8 man tanky. We can cut 8 man pair here and then try to connect to this 5 pin. Still top of Musuchi against Kamitsa and Shimotsa. I don't really put Kamitsa on Tempai yet, but like if we deal into the Honitsu with the Tora suit, it's like either 3-7-7. And there's our no 10, well, it's not no 10, it's Keiten, no Raku. Cutting the 7 into 9 does this to 9 man. The 9 man has a higher deal in date. Deals into the Sabo 9 man, but Kamisa cleared it for us. They can easily have a 9 man pair here on the right. Because we are first, you're probably not pushing a lot more tiles like a pincer here, but Kamisa pushed it here next to the Tora as well, but it wasn't the Tora shape. 39. The typing would have got in there, but it was also not something that we wanted to push here against Kamitsu. So it's perfectly fine here, we are still first. Am I winning? Oh, I just didn't see you, Overlord. We are not really winning. Or like, we have been throwing a lot of points. We got a third here with 32k, we got a fourth here, which was really unnecessary, and then we got a big first. But the first place doesn't matter, or like how big your first is doesn't matter in this game, so good old Mahjong floor. The room is kinda weak. We are still playing Sun Room. Can you actually play Galaxy Room at this time, Overlord? Do you know that? Are there players in there, or is it really empty? I think it's really empty, but I can't check the room because I don't have access to it. I think it's really empty at this time, especially in the weekdays, that hours. It's kinda, yeah, pretty sure it's empty. It kinda sucks how Mahjong or online Mahjong is really time dependent. Look, in Ho, you can always, or like, you can get a game in, but I have to wait 10-15 minutes. Like, usually at least one table. Like, the chance of 0 tables are not that high. Usually 1 table, and then in a few hours afterwards, you can get like 2 or 3 or 4 tables easily. But there are sometimes when there's only 1 table playing. You're still ultra stuck here, but we have Feru, right? So that's the only thing that matters, right? 2 something here comes on, and then the other saves are pretty good. The 8 pin, it's a door indicator, so 1 fuel for that, 38 pins, and then the other saves are pretty nice. This 6-man pawn, like the middle tower pawns usually indicates like Atosuke, but they got a 9 so pair here, which indicates heavy Tanrao lean. You can keep this 7 for the 8th man, I guess. There are 6 mans here on the left, so it's like 1 chance on the 6. And this save against Shimotsan. You can still deal into tournament with the late 9 man card. It's like unlikely to be a slide. There's only 1 6-man, but it can technically be still a slide. We are fixing the ramen and hopefully not dealing in. Wait, we dealt into the sushi here. What is? Oh, yeah, okay. I guess we deal into that. Like if they reached it there, we would have probably thought, but like it was really untouchable here on the right. We will still like do something, but I just didn't think. Or like it was some deal in late in the tournament. I think it would still be a good push with a lot of Dora. This 4-6, so it just ruins my entire hand because he had like an outside hand, but not with this 4-6. The Dora is kinda loose. Unless we go 7 pairs, it just doesn't have much acceptance. But I think when I reach Galaxy here, 7 done, I will probably be only making YouTube videos. And I probably won't be streaming Riichi City anymore because I will not be waiting 5 minutes for a game. And I have a promising series going up, a Galaxy Guide series. It's basically guides from like the most common basic theories in Riichi Mahjong, based on actual guides, actual books like Riichi Book 1, Riichi Mahjong Strategy, Statistical Mahjong Strategy, and then somewhat Wutsu 2 books. And they're still pretty clunky here, not a lot of value. We just stopped the Dora as well, but even pairing it up, it is mediocre. We basically need 3 of the Green Dragon in order for it to be good. And we are out. We are completely out. We can technically still throw the 3-7 so, and then we can chase, but unless we throw the perfect 3-7 so combo, we are not fighting the Riichi here. Okay, this makes it interesting because 9 pins would be my first instinct and I don't have anything else. So we go 9 pin, 9 pin, and then we will 2 mon and then 2 so probably. Or the best is better, and then the 2 mon and then we can take 2 so. It's can still deal into Kamicha, but the save can Shimutsa. But the 2 mon is probably okay. We see 3 1 mon, so the constant 2 mon. It's like one chance it can still deal into a Sabo. Ichimotono, Takamete. Wait, did they skip? Oh, they are 4 turn, I see. They are 4 turn. I was like, the 1 mon just passed. Really? Oh my god, it's a 4 turn, Riichi. Like like I noticed that, like I know what is safe, and I was like, the moment just passed as well. Like when I was like weaker, I almost never noticed the futility, but like when you get stronger, you just get instantly tilted when people futility they are turned out painful Sansaku, and then they takama Ipachimo the turned out painful Sansaku for the Paimon. We just got the 9, so because we don't really want to block Sosu anyway, we just try to get like the Sansaku here on the 8 mon, or just get a Tandao Nomi here. The 5 mon with the 4 mons can create more blocks here. The 5 mon is probably the next card, but we will see. The 7 so is a Chi. I think any Sosu is a Chi, and then the 5-8 pin as well, because it's getting quite late, or like we are still pretty far away from my hand, so I think we're just going to see the 5-8 pin, the 2-5 and the 7 so here for Thunder Nomi. And that is Tora 3 on the right with a heavy Monsuline. Again, actually I just have to change with 3 Toras, but hopefully there's no Chi here. There's like 1 chance here on the 4 months, and the 8 months is fast as well, but you can try to fight it. But the 6 month is kinda friendly though, it's kinda just friendly. It's Paimon or not? Is it Paimon? No, it's not. It is Hanuman. The Aka card here just refuse it as well, like you would just keep the 5 pin. Like if you're a good player, would just get rid of the 5 pin, but weaker players tend to keep their value tab for last. Like they could have gone like connected to the AK 5 pin with the Ritoras with the North Siege Wind there as well, but it's just so obvious that they are temper. And then the thing that you don't want to deal into is like the Honitsu, because it can go Hanuman, it might go Paimon. If it's Shinichi. It's kind of unfortunate that we don't have Rakuhai here, but like it's just really it's just really awkward. But we are still going to pawn everything here. The 4 pin, the east north here, pawn, and then we got a Caswind here, and hopefully we pair up something here for more value. But otherwise, if it's like 2000, it's kind of sad. Wait, was there some sushi going on? Nah, I don't think so. I think pairing up the tune would be way better than pairing up the west here. Well, I don't know. But anyway, we are east hunting here for Honitsu, and then the south Toporoku High chance for the manga. Is it Tempai again? It feels like Tempai. It's the Akatora next to the Tora here. With 2 pawns. Not that we can dodge here, I think. It doesn't make sense. It could be a slide, but 5 man, Natura. Give me. Yeah, 4 towers here. Oh my god, we got in. This is it's not only they just slide. I'm pretty sure it was slide here with the 8 so for the AK, for the tune AK. we tried to get a Mangan here, or like it was it full Mangan? It wasn't, I think. I think we just had not enough full, but only on Sumo, or like, anyway. We have a nice hand here with 2 Rokuhai, 2 Toras, or 2 Aka to be more specific. Best pawn, right pawn. I really want to cut the 7 man, but like might have some lures, but it's not really. It just hides some shapes. If we cut the 7 man and then the tune, it really eliminates a lot of shapes for me. So our win rate is slightly higher like this, but the 4 pin has been twice cut. It's just really unfortunate. But if we pay up the 5 pin, or if we pay up the 3 pin, I think we're just cutting the 5 pin. We don't have the Mangan, the 12k, but the 4 pin is just way too weak. If we get the 2 pin back, we can throw the Tora here with the 1 pin as well. So I think on the 3 pin we just got a AK here, or we just get a 4 pin from Kamitsa, friendly player. We can almost enable auto throw and Sumo Kiri. We can try that. Because there are also other trolls that would change our hand. We have the Aka here in the Sosu. And we are not going for something else. We can just enable auto throw and Sumo Kiri for a higher win rate. The classic. There's not that much to be afraid of. Only on Kamitsa's Riichi, but we can probably push everything in that hand with Mangan anyway. I wonder if people notice that I have enabled, but we don't care that. Chi, yeah, there's a Chi. And that's Tempai here with a 9-man cut. Probably an 8-man pair, not 8-man pair there. Oh, yeah, the 8-man pair was here on the right. They could have like 7 still, 7-man pair. Unfortunate. We really needed to win their hand to be able to get first, but now we are just fighting for second, and we are within Katen range, which is 4,000, so we kinda have to fight, and we have a good hand to fight with. You can go open Thunder here. We can cut the 2-man into the 9, so we can every Chionko here, or Sananko, Toy. Oh, this is not what we want to draw. Like, it's just not what we. Our E something is so weak. No. Wait, this is just Shimakiri. Wait. No way, we can't Shimakiri here. Like, it's Sito's E something. Do we never can Rakuten here. Like, it's so sad. Like there is a Riichimo San Uncle Aka Ura-san. I guess we can Rakuten. We need a Hanuman. We need a Paimon here because Hanuman is not enough. Gonna need Gun. We miss the Ipatsu as well here. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, we can't win on Run anyway, so. Like, we might as well just put a stick in, I guess. Like, if Shimotsu tilts in here, we still need a Uratari. Or like, we don't never have enough here if Shimotsu, if we don't Shimo, because we can't get Hanuman run, because we don't have enough value. Like, we need to hit like Ura 4, but that's impossible. We basically, like, the Riichi doesn't do anything here. I think Tamata would be probably to play in, like, any other ranked room. Or just break with the 5, so I think break with the 5, so is also legit. Oh no, we are dying here. We should have just not Riichi'd. We should have broken. We regret our decision. If we deal in here, we are drawing as usual. We now have enough on Hanuman Shimo, by the way. We have enough. But like we need one Ura, and it's pretty tough to get. I don't know if the autocon here is good because on Manganon we are also lost. Like it's not a best situation here. At least we blocked the 2-5, so which is also dangerous against Stormman. It is late 1 so cut. It might easily be the same weight or like the 2-5 so but not the Sabo here. That is kinda good for us. We kinda want to not Riichi here. We kinda just want to un-Riichi if we could. But I saw the Paimon Simo, right? Okay, it passed. That one is safe. It's Kabin now. I'm almost sure like that Toyman also has the 2-5 so, but I just don't calculate after Riichi. What can they have? 36. Nah, wait. I can't actually have a Pinchu ramen, but 2-5 it seems to be the most likely. They can have a Pinchu ramen. Or Pinchu weight, and that is just Rikoku. My 2-shows will across. I kinda read that they have some 2-show weights, but or like some 2-shows, but hopefully we can get the game in 5 minutes. But otherwise, like I can start playing Tune if people prefer that. But I also kinda want to rank up to 7 dan here. It really sucks that we can't get a game. Like I don't know. Like in the weekends it's fine, but like during the weekdays it's just so rough. You can check the missions, I guess. I really hate all those buttons. I really hate it. I guess it got a wrong timing. Should I team it later? Well, I don't know, but like I always hate those special offers and such. You have like so many buttons here. I guess you can team this as well for like 5 copper or what the currency is. Like I think like if they just condensed everything or like they just removed half of the buttons, it would be so much better because I really don't know what's going on with those missions and such. I just don't even know what's going on. Like I just press the red buttons, but like I don't know what's going on. But you can claim some stuff. How long is it? 18. It's still a long time, but we can claim something. We can claim a title. I don't even know what it says. But we can buy this and we can buy this as well. And then we can buy this and then we need some more points for the last one. It's not that we are going to lose them anyway. And then all those red buttons here for the avatar frame. It's just like so many red buttons. It's just a little bit too much in my opinion. And then the gacha. The gacha is kinda okay. I haven't drawn the Akaki stuff yet. I don't know if I want an Akaki character to be honest. I'm more for someone who just wants to waifu. But we can have a draw stream or we can have a gacha stream soonish. I don't know, perhaps if you get 50 or something tickets. And all those gifts are also such a pain in the ass. Many of them are locked and I just don't know what's going on. Okay, we got a game here. I don't recognize any names, so we are probably not getting sniped. Let's see, 9-month viewers probably. We can get a Chunraku high here. In like Akanoshi, there is some we already got like 5 into 6 spin here for an outside hand. But like in Akanoshi or in Akaari, there's just never what you can go to. Like I see pro players got like the 5-6 spin here in some situations for the 7-9 save. But it's just so insane. I just hate it. But like when you don't have Akatora, you basically need to force any pair you can have. Unless you play Thompson, we will never see each other on the same table. You're not even playing, right? Or like I assume you are not playing because you're not streaming, or you just hated me. But like I have played some Thompson. I sometimes just queue both at this time because I sometimes just queue both because of the low queue times, or like you have chances to get either game in. You can get either Thompson or Hanson at this time, but I usually prefer sticking to Hanson, but I think Thompson is faster rank up, so I might switch to Thompson. Classic Jumpel. I don't know what Kamita is cooking there, like it just doesn't make any sense there on the left. You play off sim as well, but it's really like if they have like a terminal call, they can accept terminals and they drop the Tora term 1, and it just doesn't make any sense here. Like if they can hold the 9 so then they can hold the Tora as well. Like it just doesn't make any sense. If they have a full flash, like I guess, but otherwise this feels on Tora cards. I only like I do play off stream, but when I play, I'm always recording it. So it's either streaming or I'm recording it for YouTube. And I have played some How when I'm not recording it. Like it's just relaxed. So when you like don't have to commentate on your game, I guess. Like in How, I kind of just also want to rank up. The 9 shows out that we have to just get Kaiten here. And we just have to get Kaiten. The 9 pin is 1 down. But Kaiten is like the only thing that we can get here. If we can get it at all to something. You do see. Like I don't mind, there's an E-Spear cut here on the right. Kinda weird. Like, I don't know if they just reveal the East here, because otherwise they could pawn. My next guess is Sansoku. For Kami, that is. Yeah, it could be the case. With the 6-4-4, I just don't get it. I don't want to. We didn't check the log. We didn't check the. Oh wait. Wait, is it Shinichi? Oh my god, it's Shinichi. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god. I should have just respected them. Why did I? Yeah. You look at Sansoku and you will get Phantom next. Have fun with your time out. It wasn't Sansoku. What a teacher. Like I was saying that it doesn't make any sense to drop the Torah there unless they have Shinichi. And we still dealt in because I'm not respecting my opponents here. Like the 9's always safer, I'm not gonna lie, but like there is some Ichi-chance, there's some flexibility on the Sosu side, on the Pinchu side, there with the 8-so drop. And I didn't think they didn't show any overflow, so I still thought they will not template, yeah. And as long as they don't have the AK, it's just Mangan. So it's not the worst, but like it's still pretty bad to beat 8k down. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't put them on tempo, and we will gate them basically. But we got baited by the Sansuku instead. I blame some necked for the deal in. There is still a lot of chances. I just don't want this Benson. Like, I don't know how we can win actually, because we kind of want to have the Tora here. Like, this 6 bean is just going to deal in, like, or this white dragon in the 2 double E's. And this one is really obvious though, this hand. Or like, it has to 2 Raku high here with the double E, so like we should try to dodge that. If we get like 8k or 7-7 hand here, we will definitely push some tiles. But see twin pawn 6-0. I don't know why we cheat, because we are not really going to fight, are we? Like if we get a 5-man pawn, I guess. Oh, that's the white dragon. Friendly push. So. Give me the 5-man. Give me the 5-man. Like we might be dealing in. That is like the issue here, but that's usually the issue when you are dealing in. We can connect to. Wait, there's nothing left besides this 36 pin. 2-5 so. I guess 2-5 so or 36 pin. Really sucks, but this white dragon is still safe. Okay, we got a 6 pin here for Tempai. And there's the Riichi, and we are kinda stuck with 2k. And we are basically going to push here. It's Totokawa, it's Nakasuchi wait here on the 5-man. 6-man Kansan. Very weird that they push the Tora out with just a 1-hand Kansan, bad weight as well. Like, I wouldn't drop the Tora there if I was them, especially not into 2 open hands. It's just too much risk. And it's like the same thing as my hand. I try to keep the Tora as long as possible. And then try to play around the Tilo as well. But the Tora just came out from Torment. It's just 1 hand. Even if it was 2 hand, the Tora, it's just so, like, if you deal in with it, you are just done. So, you are just done. This is like E something, but it's not great. Like, if we get like a 1 pin, it would be nice. If we get like the 1 pin is really nice. Yeah, the correct way is to keep the Tora and play around. This probably is. Oh, this is so big. We will just wait for any upgrades, and then we will be pressing the Riichi button. Any upgrades? Like, I don't know. Perhaps we are not going to Riichi here on the Forza. Yeah, we can put the weight on the one shop, but there are 0 left. Yeah, that is way better. That is way better. I like this way more than the Forza weight. They will never suspect it, right? They will never suspect the Tora weights. I don't know. If I deal a 5 pin, I don't know if I would top the Tora for the 3-sided weights. Like, it's not even painful. I think I would just read the 2 pin there. If we had painful on the pincer, I would probably reach painful topping the Tora, but we don't have painful. So I think we just toss the 2 pin for the Tora Tanki, even with this 5 pin Toro. 7-7 though. Yeah. No, what a disaster. Okay, very fast Hansan here. Yeah, Kek. Should have waited 1 more turn. That wait. Into a Hanuman minus 12k or minus 13k. What a disaster. Dude. Dude, come on. Like, I don't think we did anything wrong. We are down to like 4,000 points here. In the East round. We are actually like playing a Tom Pussen. Yeah, actually just playing a Tom Pussen in disguise. The real kind of Tom Pussen game. And we have to push here. We don't have a choice. If they see Mangan, we are basically done so. We are basically it's game over. We are still do something. Here 6-8 man is a pawn, and then we need one more shape, and there is one more shape there, and then hopefully we don't deal in and we win our bad shape Dora 1 Tanrao hand. I don't think we can still play around this 3 pin, so I think we don't accept the 2 man here. The 6 man might be coming out, but like it's Nakasuchi and we deal in here, and that is game. Nice game, fantastic game. Can we get out? Yeah, we don't care about the pay or the 18k here. At least the points don't matter, so it's kinda okay. At least we are ranking up by getting first and fourth, because Riichi City is so lenient. I don't know if we got a Tom Pussen or a Hanson here. Let's see, it says Hanson, okay. I just queued both. We have finally a good hand here. Finally something we deserve. The Akatari. We deserve that, right? After last game. We did in like 8k, 7,700, and well, I can do 12k, I mean, and then the bullshit there. Oh my god, I don't want Chitoy. Don't give me Chitoy. Chitoy flashbacks. Please, no, Chitoy. Don't give me a 9 show. Okay, that is good. We don't have Chitoy. It's, I guess we can play. Nah, I don't like the 6 blocks. I just got for 5 blocks. Keeping Chitoy alive, but I kinda don't want Chitoy. I like this more. We can talk the 1 man or the 5 pin for our East something as well. We will never Sakikiri with these hands anyway. If we get a 6, we might have Sanshiko as well, but we don't need it. We can cut a 5 pin here for our pinful 3 Toras, Ipeko chance. In like Hold, it's like an easy Tamaton, but like in Sunroom and Seitum, we can press the Riichi button here, no problem. Yeah, that's our safe out here. 6-0, I will keep the 6-0. If it's still 6-0, we will be keeping it. Then we can actually open for Sanshiko Tritura. Do we believe? Yeah, we just don't respect our opponents here. We don't respect our opponents. It's painful Tritura. So if we get the 5-0 or Ura or Sumo, we have Hanuman. Yes, it says. Because we see 33, so the 2 is relatively good, I think, and then the 5 on the other side looks also quite good with 2-7. So see on the left might be a bit expensive to torment, but I think it's still alright here. We got chased anyway. We would have been chasing here anyway. We would just Sumakirichi our Mangan hand. And we got the 5 so for the Ipeko, Pinfu, the Ritora, and the Riichi, well, just okay, right?
羽マン
Okay, nice Takame. We didn't hit the Ura too for the Baimon, but it's okay. You can't be complaining, right? Yeah, they are crying. I don't know what the emote says, but what it says, it's kind of awkward. Like the Mahjong Soul emotes has like translated terms or translated emotes. And we either are losing or winning by 2 mods, so it just doesn't do much for us. We are still like 16k or 16, not 16k, 1600 75 points of ranking up, so probably so at least 2 more streams of this, and then we will be ending the Riichi City streams, and then I will be basically only streaming Mahjong Soul. I might stream some triple hands-on shenanigans and some tournaments, but I don't think I will be streaming Riichi City afterwards. After I reach 7 done, I don't. Perhaps in the weekends it's still okay, but I'm not going to wait 5 minutes for a game when I'm streaming. So the Teriso here actually gave us some good chances to open, but it's not that great. I'm just waiting for E-Santen. This one and the 8-month still has some utility because we still have one patch shape here, but we are basically out here with the 1-mon, and then we probably 6-0, and then we will see the 3-mon. You can try 6-0 and do 5, so yeah, 6-0 here, and then if we get the 2-pin, we can push the 9-0, and then we can push the 5-0 on tempo. I don't mind.
それ欲しい
The Tora is out. There are still 3 Akatoras left, but Shimoto is now also in, so we are really not incentivized to push against 2 players who are fighting. The 9-0 Scott is slightly more dangerous than the... Wait, this is E-Santen? Yeah, this is E-Santen. But Green Dragon deals in for like 1.5 times more. And so you have the decision between the cheaper deal in or the more expensive deal in. Like minimal. I just push. We don't care, right? We don't care. Simon is also pushing quite hard. I don't know why we are pushing this hard actually, but like in how I would probably push a bit. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. 1 chance.
すみません
1 chance on both sides, but it can still deal in. Oh no, there's exhaust Kabe. Here Keiten here, or there's Keishiki Tempai. Formal Tempai. Tsuchi Sonpai. 7-pin is a Chi. And this Tsuchi 1 Scott with a pair here, so it only deals into a tanky weight. What else left? Kamisa's Haite. Give me a 7. Yeah, that one is already pushed. Give me a 7-pin. Kami 7-pin. 7-pin, anyone? 8-mon, 9. We still haven't checked that Taisangan thing. We can check that. I think it's 2 hands-on spec. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I just got the ease. The ease is such a good tile. The double ease is such a good tile, but we just have a clear painful hand. And the 2-man gives us Ipeco trolls, the 2-pin gives us Tora trolls. We want the close hand anyway, so just got the double ease. There was 2 dragons open like 2 hands ago, which could be Chewy so Sangan, but we kinda have to check the log for that. I don't know if they are Sangan, but they could have like if they could have Chewy so, but then it would be also Sangan, or they could just have Sangan. It was a few hands ago. This Tora is floating, which is kinda awkward, but we can go 2-pin and do 1-pin here. We can still pair up the Tora and then we can use it. Hopefully no Chi. And we will be dropping Tora. Oh no. Why? Why? Okay, we advanced. Yeah. Like there's no choice there, so it's just always a Riichi. Perhaps not in Tompussen. Like I don't know in Tompussen. Like I think it's like perhaps in Tompussen you can fold, but like it's difficult to fold. You can go 9, so I guess in Tompu. But then you would also cut the 1-pin first, because you don't need the value.
Riichi, ピンフ、赤ドラ1。
History. Like we either farm people or farm the table until we get like 60k, or we just lose today. It's just so sad. Like we just only need like a small field because the points don't matter. It's just we started off with like a 3rd place here. I think this one or this one. I don't know. I think this one, and then a 1st, and then a 4th, and then just unfortunate circumstances. Like in Mahjong Soul, I would just farm people until we get like 100k for the extra rank points. But I guess they just took over, like they combined Tenhou ranking points with the Mahjong Soul one, so then you get this. Let's see if we can toss the flush right here, but we will see. The one mount should be pretty safe here on Kami, but we are still pretty far away with no value, so. Is that deals a oh was the donkey? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this shit? Why are we dealing in? Or like I know why we are dealing in, because we are not playing around the donkey. Okay, we have an open thunder hand. Let's see what we can pawn. 257. I think we can pawn 257, so we are skipping the 8-man. We are skipping the 8-man. Wait, I think we should have kept the 1-man. I'm too focused on thunder, but it's really not necessary. Like, we should just cut the 2-pin there. Okay, we missed a 1-man pair. Really, my fault. We missed our Tito E something, but I don't like this 9 so we can keep the 6 pin, because if we cut the 6 pin we don't have any acceptance in Pinshu anymore, so this 6 pin just allows us to get Tanjao. I kind of want to, yeah, I just want to cut 1-3 here, just open Tanjao. I think it's okay right here. It's still a bit of a clunky hand here, this 9 so, nah, just Sumakiri. You just want an open thunder here and then just get out. Just get out, right. Still floating with 6-16 and the 5 so.
Riichi.
My safe tiles, oh no. I don't have safe tiles. Wow, this is kinda interesting. Now we have 2 safe tiles. Or like now confirmed safe tiles. They were sushi, but pretty safe nonetheless. We will eat something, or we are actually still eat something here, but the 6 pin, we can't really push the 6 pin, so it's not really eat something, or like it's kind of not eat something. 4 pin push. Oh, and then they deal in the sushi here, classic. Wait, well, the 3 pin was there. The 3 pin was pretty close there. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see that I didn't go for the full save for the exit, yeah. Okay, hand here with the Akatora and the Tora acceptance and the Mansu lean here. Which can go each. Honichi is not really what we want though, because we have the Tora here and the Pinsu. If the Tora was here and the Mansu suit, it was easy, or like still pretty tough to get a half flush here. Warping is an interesting chi. I don't know if we can take the constant chi. It's a little bit too mediocre, I think. It's just not really there, the 4 months, the 4 pin chi, because of the I don't think it's really there. It's just too weak, I think, but we can need one more tile for it. If we throw like one more monster tile with Itcher or a bill, we could see the 4 pin, but not here. The shapes are just not there. Perhaps it's an all lost sea, but I don't like it. Yo, eat something here. A 2 pin, 5 man. Keeping the 3 man acceptance for the Itcher basically, but we are forced to press the G button here because we have no Raccoon. We have enough value with 3 Toras. 1 chance here, it's not really 1 chance for our opponents, but there's only 1 3 pin left here for our opponents, making the 2 pin harder to lose. Sumo. If we hit Ura, we have Hanuman. If we don't, it's still pretty big, or like it's Mangan. Yeah, it's just Mangan. Like we either beat our opponents by so much or we are just losing, so it's either or. Nah, we are not cutting the 9 pin. If we cut the 9 pin there, you can. We are getting sent back to cold room or like to like the star room that is. If we cut the 9 pin there for Thunder territory. Like the 9 pin will likely be cut later on for Thunder anyway, but the 9 pin first step cut is just such a so unneeded. Yeah, still trying to get Thunder here, but we are just trying to get some blocks. Penton is really not what we want, so like Thunder is kind of unlikely now, but with 4 Toras, like we kind of still want Thunder here. Dumon is kind of too weak though. We just got an aggressive pair here, or Benson here with the 1-7, and then we are still trying to get like a 6 or get some thumbnail shape, which is kind of hard to get because there's not like a lot of acceptance, but being able to open here for thumbnail photo is amazing though. But we can push here, we can actually push quite hard. We can pawn for pin for so here, and we are likely just pushing a few tiles. It is E something. It's very bad. It's 5-8 man, and then 3-6 5-8 pin 2-3 so. 6 or pass. Wait, it does. It did. I want to. Nah, that we can't pawn that. It would be tempai if we can see it, but we can't pawn it. Or like we can pawn it, but it's not tempai. That is tempai. That is. Wait. Wait. It's tempai. Wait. Wait. Yes, it. I'm just. I had like some. It was like, how should I cheat? But like, either way it's tempai. Either way it's just tempai. I think yeah. It's like, how is it tempai on the constancy? Like, the constancy would be probably better, but we are tempai. That's all that matters, right? No, this way is better actually. We are not folding this. Nah, we are not. Like we can accept another 4 pin here. We can slide with the 7 pin if we draw another 4 pin. So this one is right. I just had to figure out what my I knew it was tempai, but I just didn't see the shapes. We have Haite. It's just like a blind push here. Like there's just nothing. Like there's just like 0 tiles that we would fold on. Okay, okay, we just we just have more points just because. Like it's really not necessary. It's also more fair way. It's also kind of funny. It's also kind of funny that the Haite is like the extra hung to pump it up to Hanama, but like we don't need it. Like it's just so unnecessary. We just need to spread our luck between the Hansons and not have like those Hansons where you get like those stars. And you don't have a 67% for your second rate. It's lying. It's lying, right? Or like I do have it combined, but not in Hanson, which is the only thing that matters. We do have weak save with likely 1 2 pin card and then 1 shock card. I can't really cut 1 2 pin on that. Like if we example the 6 so we can go 1 so, or we can go 1 2 pin, probably 1 so, and then hopefully we can still thunder out here. But the problem with this 9 8 pin is that if we throw the 9 pin, we have the same issue of not having thunder. Like if it was a 7 pin, I don't think we can keep it, but it's like the Monzo is good here, but like I kind of want to just go Thunder here. Like it was the 1-2 so here on the bottom here with the 6 so cut or the 2 man, but that's a Sumoki Riichi by the way. Not Ipatsima. The 2 pin is Suchi. We will probably be pushing this east here and then 1 month should pass. for Tilo. We can Soshikomi. We can actually Soshikomi. Because we just don't want the Tilo to win. The points don't matter. So we just deal in here for 1300 points to rank the Tilo. And then we move the Tilo here, and then like Dorman can't come back because they don't have a Tilo ship left, and we are like 44k ahead, so there's just no chance of them coming back, right? They can still Rakuman Shima, and then we are kinda sad. At least the Tilo didn't win, so that is all that matters. I hate my blocks. I hate my hand here, and we really don't need to win. If we win like enough to pass Shimocha, we will definitely try to win that, but there's almost no point in winning the hand. Now we have a Rankan 468 here in the social shape. We have a extra 4 pin here in the pinsu, and then we can get pinfu Tura here. You can keep the 6 small, but it's basically because I think the social is dead. There is some good chance here with the 6 or with the 6 as well, but it's mostly also Tura acceptance, so I don't mind it. Like, I will never be able to cheat the social here from Kamitsa, unless they are Tempai, basically, and then we are kind of skewed if they are Tempai. But the 6 pin should be good to get. The Sampon 2000 is also pretty okay. Then we are stuck here on the 5 so or the 7 so. I just deny Kamita to see. It's not like I would usually skip the pawn here. But like Kamita has a social, where we are just preventing them to. We are just preventing them from winning. Like, I'm sorry, Kamita. We got into Torment and Angrotila, and now we pulled the 6-0, and they really need the 6-0 probably. You can do 17. Like, I don't know what Shimoza has. Is it Daisang? Nah, it's not a Daisangen. It looks very sus. Like, I just don't know what it is though. Wait, the form has passed as well, so we push that. It almost looks like a Torta, but it also looks like they are not Tempai yet. It almost looks like Noten. It feels like Noten, but... Chitoitsu?
オーラス、全力で運命と戦います。
I don't know if there's an option to put a language to like the Raku names to English, but I don't think so. Naoto, another Tora, very nice. Just need to feed someone and then we can just get out. We can check the log and then from like 2 games ago and then play one more. I think we can play one more. It hasn't been a long stream anyway. I think I'm like a medium. Like my stream time is like medium for the Mahjong. Like usually 5 hours. And there are some streamers who stream less, but there are also some streamers that stream way more. Or you can make an 8 or 9 hour session, but you are really tired afterwards. Or like the gameplay is not going to be optimal if you're playing 6 to 8 hours anyway. So it's like more of a casual experience if people are streaming like 6 hours of Mahjong. Because if you play it at the highest level, you really need to be focused, or like it requires a lot of thinking if you really want to play on the highest level. That is the tips and the that the game waits for you for a call really helps though, but other than that, you kinda need to be focused on. Yeah, it was okay. Like we saw Tritura, so Torment might not Sashikomi here, but like they can easily just Sashikomi if they have a white dragon there, but Kamita is certainly out and Shimotsa is still push. So Atosuke and Olas isn't the worst. But I don't think Torment will Sashikomi, or like it seems scary here. But we have a maximum of 8k here, we can't get more than 8k, so they are perfectly fine if they deal in the white dragon. Trying to win an extra hand here for the stats padding, really not that we need it. Like when you have like a lead like this, the only thing you can do is like get better stats. For turn, we will have to pawn the white dragon, or like you have to enable calling so you can pawn the white dragon, because you can't run it, and then you can go 9-9 so, but we don't need Tempai. I hope we didn't feed Shimoto to Tempai. We will probably not feed one more tower that they haven't got. We are just breaking here. We don't want to feed them to Tempai, and they may actually be no 10, and then we can just end the game. Okay, they will Tempai. And Torment was holding the white dragon. They could have just dealt in there. But like you have higher deal in rate, but you're confirmed second by dealing in, but he did feed Shimotra to Tempai, which kinda sucks, but whatever. We have a winnable hand here, about like 35-40% win rate with a Raku high pair. It's really insane, but especially with good saves like this. We can just start dealing in here. We can try to dodge one turn, and then we can just deal in. Like we just don't care. We just want to end the game here. Unless we are dealing to Shimotsa. The thing is, we have to dodge Shimotsa here, which is like very annoying. Like we want to full Sashikomi, but like if we deal into the Tito, we are basically not like it's just not doing anything for us if we deal into the Tito. We have to write some towers like this 4-man, and then there's Shimo here the 5-man. 5-man Kansan. Hard to Sashikomi though, but good for them. We tried to deal in this. It didn't work. Or like someone was blocking us from dealing in. Someone's. Let's check. I think it was this, but it could be the other one as well. I don't know. It was this one. It wasn't the Taisangan. But it could have been. But because it didn't look like Honitsu. And with this one-so card, like it just doesn't make any sense. They didn't even con here with my Riichi, but like they didn't push a 7-pin, and then they pushed a 7-pin later on here, and they could have been just temping on the Kansan 2 so for the Mangan here. And technically the tunes were still alive here for the Taisangan, and then I thought the honors are all dead actually. The 2 iso is dead. And they could still have the Taisangan here because it didn't look like Honitsu with this 8-1-so card or the early 8-so card. And then they didn't see my Tao here, so they were too spooked about the 7-pin and they pushed it anyway, so it just doesn't make any sense. And they are not even Tempai here, so We can play one more. Okay, we got a Tompusen because we went quick enough to play Hansan. But it will be the last one. I don't know if I will be back tomorrow. I have some meeting very late. So if I am there, it's like good luck with the games or you're heading to bed. With my last game, you mean? See you next time, I guess. But tomorrow probably no stream. I think the meeting kind of just blocks my entire 5-hour slot of streaming. So it's probably Thursday, but Thursday I will probably be practicing for the Triple Hanson. I have a Triple Hanson tournament on Sunday. With me, Simo, like Pink Soshi something, and some other strong players. But we kind of need one more player. I don't think we have someone, but I'm pretty sure we can manage something. And I will just discuss with them. It's kind of annoying. Like we went from 4 to 8 and then one person dropped. So we are still looking for one person. And the format is kind of degenerate. So it's not like a standard tournament or anything. But in the worst case, we have to drop 4 people or like 3 people because we don't have a full table. We will be calling here for tempo. It's not like a first row G. You can skip until like row 2 because there are still some Sansaku upgrades. Riichi City is still very solid here. The 6 bean is Sansaku. We have ramen upgrades. For more value. I just have to see Mukiri Tora here, unfortunately, because it doesn't really have acceptance. The 6 pin is still good here with the 2-4 pin for the Sansaku. But I think we just remove Mukiri here. Like it does, like if it was first row, it would be nice, but I think it's a bit too slow. But it's same outcome, but different order. Usually would keep this 3 so for sure, but we kind of want our Tora back though. Our upgrades are really not there. We don't have any upgrades. We don't have any upgrades because it's Futon. And everything is Futon except for the 4-7. So we can pawn the 6. Nah, we are not pawning the 6. So okay. So really just skip this, by the way. Just skip it. Akashimo, Futon, no thank you. Like if you pawn and got the 8 pin, you're just ruining yourself. Because the 36 has 1 fewer tile left. We don't have safe tiles against Toy, man. You're almost better off cutting the 5 so here for a safe tile, but we are just casually here on the 5 so donkey. With no safe tiles. Very casual. At least the 6 is KB, right? Never punished. I kinda like I don't know, like we have not enough food even. I just want to see how it goes. Like I never am able to go like this on a bad way, just full PK because I value my rank points unless here. I don't value my rank points here on Riichi City. So I can do some stupid things here. This is interesting. If we get like a connect force, we can actually go 1-2 man here for Tenhou painful, but we will see. Yeah, it's interesting. The 1-2 man cards. We can go to something here, headless, but if we go like a 5 shot, it's easy 1-2 1 card, fixing the pair, and then We can see the AK5, but now we just got the 3 man into 4. So for Pimpu to Tora, we can actually Tama this in Tom Pusen. But like because of Toyman's hands, like they have a captain pawn with a 6-0 card here with a 7 pin. So we don't think they have a lot of social or Pinshu in their hand. You can technically still have Rakuhai, but it's kinda limited for sure. But they might have one block social, one block pin, but the other block should be probably in Monster, so Monster should be what they mostly have. So our weight is actually pretty good against Stormen. That wasn't cool like on that. They might already beat them by. You have to take perfect saves here for 3 tiles actually, because we can throw another Tora and just faster tempo basically. He will have to Riichi if he gets the wrong side though, but that's perfectly fine. What does Stormen have? They can have the Red Dragon, I guess. 6 man. Should be very close to Tempeh, if not Tempeh, yeah. They can still be Atsusuke. If we throw a Red Dragon, like, wait. No cool, like, probably means that they're Tempeh. Because it's Tom Pusen, we can actually Tama these hands. It's more like a 4 avoidance thing, but it's okay, right? If we want to defend against Toyman for the 7 pin, it's just going to be round here for 5-8. Like in Hanson, you would see this every single time. In Tom Pusen, like it's more Tama heavy for sure. Green Dragon. Wait, that's a Green Dragon. You don't know what Tormin has. Wait, they pulled that one? Wait, they skipped the first one then. Wait, it just doesn't make any sense. Wait, didn't they have the tunes already? I'm so confused. But we don't care. Like it's the second tune there, and it was like the only Yokuhai left for them to have Raku. We basically are waiting for the 7 pin which in tournament spawned. If people are getting, but Kami and Shimoto don't really care about tournament, which is kind of unfortunate. If it's all 3, so like I don't think it's too dangerous. This one. Okay, another Tamaton here on the left, unfortunately. One sound. Garbage game. If we really see we wouldn't have that into Kamita. Really painful that people just don't care in Tongpusen. The Chun card here from Shimotra, and then the second Chun card. Like the second was fine, but the first one was not. There might even be a world where Torian wasn't even Tempeh. Maybe we are just bluffing. You have a garbage hand here. Just it's a garbage. We have some tour acceptance. We are 4th right now because we just stepped into the Chitoche Akka. Which probably should have just hit the Riichi button for more value, but they didn't. If they just got them by, perhaps they could damage them. But if it was still a few turns earlier, they should just press the reach button for 6400 because they don't have enough for 30k with that hand. And there's one person open already. Our hand is not getting any better. Like, we are just breaking up our hand kinda with the Pensang card, and then you're farming Rakuhai, and then we can still win. Otherwise, we are just never going to win, or like, we are basically never going to win anyway. It would be an okay high pay, but this is, we are already 6 turns in. We can choke the honors here. Like, usually you push out the Sonpai honors here to keep the stable chain. Also slightly better in the wall, but here we are just trying to choke the honors, and it is a Shimokiri Riichi, and we have to defend. It's pretty sus as Shimokiri, but we are just not going to deal in, right? Can we push? Can we... It's Shimokiri, but we can't really push. Like, it's really not here. Like, if we were like, if we had a little bit more shape, if we connect to this 5-man, perhaps, but here it's just a non-starter. Even though it's a Shimokiri Riichi, we can't push against it. Like, we can still get Gaten, but it's just a slower option. And just not taking any risk on, like, there's still no Suchi. And green is also still live, but the green is not really that dangerous against the dealer because I don't think they have Atosuke, or they will just have to press the Riichi button, but they can still do tournament. They have such a nice hand, but like way too late. Way too late. $5-man and minus 3k. Kind of what I expected. The underside, diamonds, Sansuku, and I can't see what Kamita had. I wasn't like, I kind of hate it for Mahjong Soul and Riichi City that you can't see the pawn and the hands. Like, it just goes to the point screen. Like, on Tenhou you can press the table and then you see the table. Hopefully we... Okay. I was hoping for a Kyushu, but like, there wasn't a Kyushu here on the left as well. It also means that the other two hands were really correct with Tanrao. Because we had like 8 types, we were hoping for the Kyushu and we got the Kyushu, or like they got the Kyushu. The green is dead, but like, who needs is like the open Raku here or the honors? You're down quite a lot now because we paid 3,000. Like, if we get Riichi painful, it's perfectly fine as well, but if we get an honor or something which isn't that, like the Honitsu is such a nice open Raku, but it's not there with this Aka Toro. You just go Riichi painful Aka. Or like, painful is not guaranteed. So Riichi Aka, it's more efficient as well. 2-pin, 2-pin. Can actually be Tenpai though. It's almost feels like Tenpai, but it's really not that we can do much about it anyway. We might have an Itse here. The 8 pin is loose. The Sabo is kinda weak. But we will to be Riichi. Because with this 8 mon is kinda okay because we can got a 5 mon here for the 8 mon 5 pin. But I really don't want to, but we don't have a choice. It isn't confirmed at all. My upgrade. We could have got 8 mon there. We should have just waited. Great game. Okay, we just found the 4th here. We shouldn't kill Tompusen anymore. The game sucks so much. In Hanson is probably Tamaturn, but in Tompusen we just don't have a choice. Like there are plenty of upgrades. I'm not gonna lie, there are plenty of upgrades in the Hanson, but in Tompusen you just have to press the Riichi first. It's just all about being first in Tompusen. It's not playing around for more value, it's just pressing the button first. I really want, like, I know that Richimo Tutora with an Ura is enough, but if we just can get a Tora Donkey or something. Yeah, okay, we just got direct here. Yeah, like, the thing is, we need like a Hanuman Shimo, and like Richimo Tora 2 might not do it, but like the Hansong card is definitely the Tora, or like a standard card is just the Tora, but we don't have Painful. Richimo Tora 2 isn't even enough. Because it's 12k difference, and then we basically never get a Hanuman. We might have an itch or something. We kinda need Painful, so Richimo Painful to Tora with an Ura if we don't have the Tora here. Really kinda sucks that we have a Hanuman cut off instead of a Mangan, because we would have been Tempai already on the 4-7 man. Give me the Tora, give me the Tora. Nah, we don't want that, we don't want that, we don't. If we throw a 4 pin, we will be probably fusion on the itch, but it's okay. Give me a Tora, or give me a 3 man. Like Riichi for Tora. Hey Snowbell, good to see you. It will be my last hand, by the way. So you are something kinda late. I don't know. I think Tuesday is my next stream, but it will be my last hand. It's Tom Pussen here, and it's already about my ending time. Soon, God, we need a Hanuman Shimo here, or we need a Mangan Ron, and we just miss our Tempai, and we kinda just try to get Hanuman Shimo, but Tutora is now kinda loose, and you're still E-Something. Very bad saves for E-Something, and we might not even have enough. Like Riichi Tutoras needs a Ura here as well. Yeah, not even Tempai. He just turned into some Ipats while we had a Riichi. Been watching Akaki, and I've learned that they all cheaters. It's like just super powers and such, or like the massive amount of reach. Sampai Rakuman. Okay, it wasn't Rakuman. Yeah, okay. It's not even enough. Or like if they hit something more, then they perhaps. He didn't do anything this game, or like this today. We just, I think we started about the same points. Yeah, we basically started around the same as we began. We got a third, first, fourth. He basically didn't gain any points today. Perhaps 200, but not a lot. Tomorrow I have a meeting, so it's basically no stream or a very short late stream, but probably no stream. Then Tuesday I will probably be practicing for my triple Hanson tournament. Yeah. And in the meantime, you can check out my YouTube or my Discord for my schedule. And I will see you later. I don't know if anyone is streaming, but I can track to rate someone. 1 second. Okay, I can rate tips. I guess I will be rating tips. He will usually end around this time, so if you only get like one Hanson in or no Hanson, don't blame me, blame him. But I will see you later.